or the stone pudding or something, I mix up some herbs and I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonated fig leaf.
But there could be more to the case than meets the eye.
Always winterize your nights. Your soul is mine.
I work hard to mine.
You seem to be well-versed in the case file.
But there could be more to the case than meets the eye.
Why so serious?
Riddle me this.
Haven't had a lot of company in a long time, but if I were expecting some, I'd cook up a really substantial meal. Just for that. Leave all the stuff.
Am I mad at what you did? I think so. Am I mad at what you did? I think so. But should I be? But should I be? But should I be? It's on you. Massage your favorite to sleep on. They said I'm not tripping, how can I? Baby, you call me at late night. If late night you call me, I answer. You call me, I pick up, I pull up. You know it, abuse it, it's fucked up. Why can't I escape you? Why can't I? You hurt me, you trick me, it's still lie. I give you the world and deserve it now. Hurting me, blessing you all the time.
The flow is toe in precision as an afro trim. All big letters, but it isn't no acronym. Smack the thing, grin off a chin for crack smoking. DDT the first bar, leave the track back broken.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Grown
jury,
men doing
we
business
all
with
lived through the
Anglo-Saxon.
70s.
Lacking
The
swing, but that
clothes,
banjo's
the
so
music,
relaxing as the wax
heartwarming
spin.
but rarely
Hacking
amusing
axes in the
TV
wind, pretend it's just a pen. See if
later,
you can pencil
who
them in.
are we to
Tense,
look at these
mention
two
men are on a fence,
fine young
then
men?
sentences tens. The wheels
Say,
fall off, then it's
you
the
there,
end.
I sit
Don't
in
get
judgment
keel
of you.
hauled in, villain always been. Feel real, genuine ball skin. Not to call the whole crowd out, it's just a few chumps. And you know who you are like a shout out. Place them in your loud mouth and taste them like a pastry. Waste of space, face hastily, bow out gracefully. Disappear, reappear, and disappear again. Villain not his hair, he's no Afro-American. If that's the case, he'd be a bald-headed African, taking all the credit and jetted astral traveling. Turn a man into a mannequin for Afflacking and being tough acting, acting, bluff jacking. He wears a mask so when he
You seem to be
dawns his face.
well-grounded in the case file, detective.
years, okay?
I
I
work
don't
hard
write
to
my
mine.
stuff anymore. I just kick it
Riddle
from my
me
head.
this.
You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Could be more to the case than meets the eye.
Why so mighty warrior? With my mighty warrior.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all lived through the 70s. The clothes, the music, the heartwarming but rarely amusing zingy cartoons. Now, later, who are we to look at these two fine young men and say, you there, I sit in judgment of you.
me quiet, then I'm plotting to ride. Why? Tell me why? In their eyes, I'm living a minute, but I like it. Destroy, paranoia will make me blow you away. But hey, nigga got too close to me, and that ain't how it's supposed to be. Nigga, with respect for what you show me. Play hate and anticipate the day that you can see
or the stone pudding or something. I mix up some herbs and I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonated fig leaf.
All the sunlit day.
This is food for the spirit. Music is endearing. I'm sharing the human experience. Came up on dudes like a balloon filled with helium. Scooped up a cool 2 million. Did my due diligence. Takes a village to raise a kid, but still can produce an idiot. No plan is foolproof, it's just an experiment. Always gotta adjust the steering wheel, even when the mission is linear. We not similar, I'm slicker. I bag a bitch, she look like India Love and a Mazda Millennium. Female cop used to pop a butt with the Billy Club. All my niggas locked in penitentiary cuff. I just took that off the cuff. Pain got pain in it. I came in the entertainment business with this. Can't trust no bitch, she just trying to bang a favorite musician. Like I ain't got feelings. Got wounds, not even the doctor can heal it.
Still enough, although I know you're not thinking. Still as the thoughts running through your mind. Still enough, although I know you're not thinking. Give me a reason to make it mine.
Now, later, who are we to look at these two fine young men? Sometimes, you there, I sit in judgment of you.
But there could be more to the case than meets
I wanna
the
be
eye.
my lonely. I party by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know it's my homie. I wanna be by my lonely. I take deep by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know that's my homie. My mind sometimes is dark and wild.
Or the stone pudding or something. I mix up some herbs and I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonated
I don't wanna be
fig leaf.
bothered. Inhale, exhale, breathing just got a little harder. I mean well, all's well, it ends well. Inhale, exhale, losing my sanity probably. I'll see you in, yeah, I'ma meet you there. As of lately, my demons, they bother me. When I'm sleeping, they sitting on top of me. And wherever I go, they'll follow me. I fell into the pit and it's bottomless. They want my soul, but it isn't my property. Try to take it from me, demonic robbery. Crazy the way that the devil allowed me. Just leave me alone. I could do bad on my own. I get on my own.
Alrighty. Alright. Gabe with the nosy eyes. What's going on? Spirit said you interviewing Ed. Well, it's not, we're really just here to talk shit with Ed. So it's been a while since I talked to Ed. Roadmaster, what's going on? Cynical, what's up? Reed, what's up? Jafar, what's going on? Eric, what's up? SVE to everyone. Big J with the Happy Meal. Okay. BR, what's going on? Black Pill Jesus. Allah, what's going on? Let me play a clip. for y'all. Hold on. Where is it? All right. And my guess for today. Now, it's been a while since I've done these. The last one I think was with Don Gordito and who is it? Macbone. So it's been a while. So I don't know. I just thought we'd bring it back. But
Here comes a new challenger!
all right, Ed, what is going on?
Yeah, what's up?
Long time.
Yeah.
When's the last time we talked? Right? I think this might be 5+ years ago at least. Right? This was before 2020, so this might have been maybe like 2019. Maybe it's been a while. Yeah. I used to do these one-on-ones back. I did a couple last year, so I was like, you know what, I want to do these more, and I think we haven't. It'd be good to kind of restart this with the year with you because we haven't talked in a minute, and a lot has happened post the Perfume Sama arc. So it's good to see you, Ed. How's it been though? How have you been after all this time? Because I don't really see you on panels that much anymore. You just kind of do your own thing. So how you been doing lately?
Well, I mean, I'll say this, I'll start off with a fun fact. Like, this is the last year that millennials will be in their 20s, just to give folks an idea of how much time has passed. And I've always been a big advocate for folks in this Z generation, speaking on, their stuff when it comes to what they care about, whether it comes to, obviously the manosphere is Black men first in general. But, so the woman conversation always comes up. And, obviously you all can speak from your perspective on the stuff that you all encounter. Because again, I grew up before, social media was what it was, and you all grew up more in it as far as being in school and stuff like that. So I've always been an advocate for that. Shout out to Steph is Cold. There's others now, a lot of other people now. The way the streaming space is now, there's stuff that leaks into that. So, it's a different environment than what the environment is that I came in. I'm 39 now. So I was 35, probably maybe even 34 the last time we talked. So, this is the last year millennials will be in their 20s. I absolutely know this because my youngest brother is 29 years old. He actually has 6 more weeks till he hits 30. He's actually a leap year baby, February 29th. So we always jump between March 1st and February 28th.
Okay.
So, that's the first thing I'll say. I always try to give context. And then as far as how I've been, as far as me not being on panels, it's not, I'll go on Art New Styles panel from time to time because he's kind of in the Igmore contingent. BGS doesn't do a lot of panels like that. I don't do a lot of panels like that. Although I do plan on doing a panel like once a week. I'll jump on Mr. Z's from time to time. But it's not really a lot of open panel stuff. And the people that do that, it's cool that they do what they do. But I'm an activist when it comes to this stuff. And what that specifically means is I prioritize getting the information out. I'm not saying I'm the be-all, end-all, and I know everything, and I don't. Why I promote other people, that are either my size or smaller, because they may be able to speak to certain people in a way I can't. For instance, one of my favorite channels out right now is the Dumper podcast. Also, obviously, Compassion and Callous as well. And so I'm not, my priority in this niche or in this space, not to say I don't try to grow stuff in other places, but in this space, the manosphere, Black men, red pill stuff, my priority isn't to grow just to grow.
Really? Really, Big J? This is when you appear? Golly, you're funny.
Yeah, it's not to grow. It's not to grow just to grow. That's not my priority. So how I decide what to talk about and stuff like that is predicated on what I think will inform Black men, whether it's my age, older, younger. My age and younger is why I prioritize more so than trying to just do stuff making money. I'm not shitting on anybody that tries to do that. There's different degrees between people to do that. I think there is absolutely a way of doing that and not completely selling out. And there's a spectrum. Some people are way worse than others, and some people, I get it, because making content is not easy. You know this too. So you know, really why I'm not on panels. That's not to say I won't go on panels in the future, but it's not a problem. Really, my biggest priority is trying to get better at doing video uploads and not just live and just, you know, talking my shit, putting stuff in more video upload format. That's like my priority.
Okay, so the reason why I call you the human typhoon is I know you from your crazy car rants, and when you used to go on panels back in the day. That's kind of what I know. That's how I kind of found you in the space. Now, I think you have some of the best car rants ever. Now you did kind of calm down though. You did.
The car rant still exists. I do car rants all the time. I do videos. I really need. In fact, I got videos. I need a couple this week. I need to take off. I'll unlist them. I still rants. I mean, Compassion Callous actually has a lot of my car rants. Like what I'll probably do, I need to do is just compile all that and put a playlist of it. But he has if you want the more recent, he absolutely has them.
Okay.
He absolutely has them. Yeah.
So what do you think? Because I call this because we haven't talked since the Perfume Sama arc happened, which is the Kevin Samuel arc. What do you think about how that arc played out? Because you were definitely here during that time.
I mean, it played out exactly like what I was saying in real time. A lot of it had more to do with jealousy and money than it did actually getting the message out and the information. And I mean, I'm gonna be real. And you can attest to this behind the scenes. I told you behind the scenes. I mean, you had to kind of. I mean, we talked about me going live on the 20th, and then you did give like very good reminders. And then I just happen to be in my chair right now, and I'm actually together a gaming chair my brother bought me, which I told him he didn't have to buy me nothing, but he just did what he did. And I'm literally doing that right now. And so what I'm getting you straight off the dome, not know I'm preparing for what I'm saying. Just understand that, and you can attest to that because we were just behind the scenes. You're like, yo, were you there? And like, just think about the flake. Well, luckily, I'm not a liar, so I'm glad.
No, you're not.
My point is, though, so when I say it's straight up as I'm hearing it, not no me prep. Yeah. That being said, I really believe that the what killed Kevin had a lot to do with what kills a lot of black men and shortens our lifespans, which is high cortisol, high blood pressure. He unfortunately died of cardiac arrest. That's what the official thing was. And really a lot of people hating on him, a lot of the anger and rage, and him working hard. I really think like the biggest factor was he was a very hard worker. He literally John Henry'd it. If you know John Henry, he ended up as a fictional character, ended up dying, trying to show he could beat the train, when it comes to automation. Kevin literally worked himself to death, and people did not help, when it came to and I'm not just talking about the women, although that was a factor. Even a lot of dudes, where dudes wanted to get something out of him rather than kind of finding a way to benefit from the way like Mediocre did. Anton did, there's people, whether you like it or not, they did. There was other people that could have, but they wanted to be that nigga rather than being, okay, I'm going to find my way to use this, what they call in cars, slipstream, where you get behind the slipstream and kind of pulls you in because of the whatever. Yeah, so I was right. I said that in real time, that's what was going on. And looking back, it was right. I also said that a lot of the stuff he was saying, even though he did get stuff obviously from our space, he was in our space, people would realize he was right more and more. And you see that with more and more women, that even women that are female identified, they make the same complaints that Kevin was making.
Okay.
Whatever.
First of all, but let me not forget, shout out to the bald niggas. I got to give the shout out every Negaverse stream. Don't mind me, Ed. Just let me do my thing, all right?
Down, admire the admiral animal rap. Smack the shit out of a nigga that hand him his hat.
All right, I always do that, Ed. So you might be new to this, but I always do that. The niggas know in the chat. But shout out to the bald niggas in the chat. So yeah, Prima Sama arc happened, candles and all that. And what do you think about? Because I don't see you on the new. I call them the new Portal niggas, like the fatty, the Lapeef niggas, Fight Club niggas. You don't seem to. Are you watching those people or?
No, not at all.
How come you don't want to watch him? How come you don't get involved with them? Because
Well,
I
I mean,
know.
there's a lot of people I don't watch. I still, fool with Corey Holcomb, but I used to watch 5150 every Tuesday live. I don't watch that anymore. Usually if I get something from him, it's going to be from Fawcett Media. I think he does good work. And I'll get it from them or kind of certain people that covered, Corey. Really, my thing with Corey was once Corey said Kevin Samuels was gay, he did apologize about that once he realized kind of the pressure Kevin was under and like dude is getting hit up for saying real stuff. I kind of was done with watching Corey. I don't watch Jason Black like I used to. I watch Tariq DC from time to time. I fuck with O'Shea crazy, but O'Shea just makes too many videos. So, I literally have a secondary channel that I upload content to from time to time that his shit is on there because too much shit. And shout out to him get his money. So it's a lot of people I mess with that I don't, obviously I have other stuff I watch outside of this space. So that's one reason. The other reason is I don't watch a lot of panels like that in general, because a lot of times folks ain't saying shit. And if they are saying stuff, people can clip it but it's nothing new. And this is not hating on them. This is any of the panels, whether it's Anton. I mean, truth be told, look, a lot of people don't like Anton. I'm more neutral on Anton, but I'm in the kind of don't care for it, but more neutral on it. But it's better watching his reactions than watching his panel for 6-7 hours. The other thing is I don't really care for I call him the Portuguese nigga.
Okay.
And that's because and we're not even gonna get into the FBA, stuff where you have people, it's funny because you see in real time, and I'm not saying people that are not FBA can't make content, but you see in real time how people can kind of not make content or not be in our space but kind of speak on our space. The biggest issue I have, and I've told him to his face, this is not new, is he's paternalistic at how he talks. He talks to us like he's above us in a way, and I don't even let white people talk to me like that. So that's and he, not to mention he's younger than me. So he talks to me like, like he's got some wisdom to fucking dole out. But he built the platform. I'm not gonna hate on the platform. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I don't. Even with what I just said, with all that being said, I still wouldn't watch him. And I don't like Thomas Sotomayor either. So
so I'm curious.
I'm gonna give you answers if you ask a question.
So what do you think about the niggas such as myself that jump ship during the Perfume Summer arc? Because a lot of people jump ship.
When you say what does that mean with the Perfume Summer arc 2 years ago?
Okay. Well, when Kevin Samuels came out, right? Like some people grifted to Kevin Samuels content, right? When that turned into the Peef and Fight Club, right? But some of us were like, okay, this is a bit too much. Maybe we should just do something else and jump off this ship.
Well, I've said this before. YouTube is a big place. YouTube in a black manosphere is a big place. I'm all for diversity and stuff. I mean, even with what you said in the last question, I'm happy that exists. I'm not gonna sit here and say the space would be better if that content that they didn't exist, like with them and Fantastic, all that. That's cool that exists. And to people, you gotta remember, I've been doing stuff like this for a long time, so I don't have time to really be listen. Certain people that are newer to it, if they're younger, they're newer to come into the information. I call these people green pill people. As far as what I'm looking at with bringing people into that not my Discord, but the Discord I'm working with, Compassion Cow, is more of a master manosphere Discord. These are, their stuff is good as far as people that don't really. It's not that they don't know nothing, but they don't know what's been talked about. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff is good to introduce people in. But so I'm not saying the stuff is just not worthy of existing. But as far as and going back to what you were saying with Kevin and all of that, when it comes to Fight Club, I watched Fight Club like one time ever. And I like Shannon Rawls. Absolutely. Yeah. Shannon Rawls, Beautiful Minds. But a lot of that stuff, it's like talk show entertainment. And to be true, I don't know if it was Fight Club or Kings of Kings. I liked what Fight Club was, but that's just not something that gravitated to me where I was at because they not saying nothing I ain't never heard. And as far as me participating in it, when I tend to participate in stuff, a lot of people get mad because they think I'm taking over. But the Chicago in me is like, if you're not saying shit, I need to go ahead and do what I need to do. So if you got people like Black Huru on there, or people that I know have a lot, or Shannon Rawls, or Beautiful Minds, where even Angry Man, you know, where they know what the stuff has been, they have their own experiences and the conversations at a certain level, then yeah, you know, I'm cool. I mean, because it's good. But if you ain't saying shit, then yeah, I'm gonna take that shit over. Because if I'm gonna be here, the shit gonna be worth people listening to. And a lot of times people are like, you know, shooting the shit. Even me shooting the shit, there's gonna be some nuggets in there. Fight Club wasn't always like that, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say that was Fight Club. That was other, probably like what Anton's regular show was. Fight Club was good, but you know, it is.
Gabe is asking a question in the chat. What's your occupation? He was asking. Ed.
What is my occupation?
Yeah.
Well, right now I make money on the internet. That's what I do. I'm an internet entrepreneur. What I used to do was I used to do a lot of stuff. I used to be a trainer, help set up call centers, going to country to country doing that. You know, I'm not gonna give the exact company I work for, but it was a Fortune 500.
Okay. So you said
get a couple of those extraordinary personal, you know, damn questions. Because at the end of let me ask that. At the end of the fucking day, people listen to me because they vibe with what I'm saying. Gabe is in tech.
Yeah,
nobody gives a fuck about what Gabe is talking about outside tech. If it's technical, and truth be told, there's other people in the space. Shout out to Sub-Zero that actually put time in to actually teach people. I'm not going to disclose how much money he's worth, but let's just say Sub-Zero has been very blessed, as he deserves to. And there's other people that feed me information. I'll say this, and I'll be straight up. Even though 95% of the stuff I say comes out of my own mouth, and I disclose when I got this from somebody else, understand I got 3 people that's worth over $15 million that I talk to every day. I'm not going to say who they are in the space. They're not content creators, and I'm not going to, because they don't want to be out there like that. But I got people that own massive amount of real estate. I'm talking Black people in different parts of Black men that have kind of low key participated in the space. There's people that have been on fucking Wall Street Journal on a featured article. So understand, even though 90% of stuff I say is for me, understand that there's people I talk to every day that we want to get to know what occupations are, what people do. I'll just bring them in there and they can shit on your ass. Like anybody wants to play that game. But you know, so I just want to be very serious that what's behind me, those conversations are what those are. So don't try to do the little slick stuff, because trust and believe, I'm a boomerang that shit right back. At the end of the day, and the last thing I'm gonna say is my credentials is I've been making content in this damn space for fucking damn near 15 years. I'm a fucking subject matter expert at what the fuck we need to do as Black men and where we're going. So even with all of that, that shit don't matter. But understand that I've had interactions. I've talked to almost 25. I've had person-to-person interactions with like 25,000 people, whether it's a sales contact, whether it's contact with people in the United States, outside the United States, training people, getting people to move. One thing they used to call me the salesman. And one thing that we used to do where I work when it comes to training is they'd be like, yo, Edward is a middle name, is my middle name, and ever since my last name is my first name, they used to be, look, I'm gonna get Edward, and Edward's gonna talk to y'all about sales for an hour, and he's gonna do it the whole hour if y'all don't do what needs to be done. And they would do that. I would be wanting to do that. So understand my credentials in speaking on this space is better than most. I'm not the most qualified, but I am definitely more qualified than most people that try to speak on it. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
You said it's 15 years, right?
Yeah, I first started making content on Blog Talk. Like I was on Charles, like Soul and honestly, your name is Soul Provider, but Soul and Black. Yeah. So we're talking about my channel got started in 2016, so that make it 10 years. And I wasn't necessarily having my own channel, but I was like actually like on stuff with other people in Blog Talk going all the way back to like 2012.
So, have you reached burnout yet? Like, how long do you intend to do the Mansford content?
I mean, I do other content too. Mansford content is not the only content that I do. However, I do this content because clearly if I've done it this long, that should tell you about burnout. But one of the reasons I still do this content is because one thing that you see, and you're even seeing it with some of the older millennials, is you have this, like the Matrix, they used to talk about the Matrix used to be reset, and this was the 6th version. We're in the stage where certain millennials, Xers, they're trying to reset the Matrix. And Black men, particularly African-American men, and I say African-American men because other groups of men have other, Nigerians have Yoruba, Igbo, they have their own cultural groups and traditions to pull from, right? Yeah. And so this is something that is an add-on. It's not the base, right? And this is true for any dude. With FBA guys, we tend to have this thing where our stuff is reset, where dudes start lying to the younger generation in order to try to convince to try to reset Black men, and then people gotta fucking relearn this information. That's happened. Like that happened with the man's right movement, that happened with Edges, that's happening now. And so it's very important. This is why I went back and I just told you it's good, even though I don't like the Portuguese nigga, but cool with fantastic. This is why it's good that information out here. This is cool why Fight Club's still out here, because that's a continuation. That's why, even though this is why I can kind of hold these two kind of views. And that's happening now, where people are trying to discredit people. People try to discredit Kevin. It doesn't matter who you are and what you bring. People are going to try to discredit Jeff James, even though Jeff James has the degree in the field, and he's married to a Black woman, and he's the right age, and he has the right look. They'll still try to discredit him. People low-key try to discredit Anton, even though Anton was married for 20 years. And I get it. I don't agree with a lot of coon stuff he does. People are always going to discredit somebody no matter what stuff they bring to the table, because that's part of resetting the process. Some people are doing that and they don't even know they're doing that. And so it's important for us to, pass that baton, but still hold the information, so Z's know what they're dealing with. And Z's have dealt with their own stuff in their own way, because these women don't hide it, unlike what we grew up with. So they have it in their own way, but it's still that context needs to be there. That living memory stuff needs to be there. And I like doing it. I will stop when I don't like doing it no more. And I like talking this shit. And if people want, and people like hearing it, it is what it is. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you like what you're doing, then yeah, the burnout won't be an issue. That's true. That's true. So you're still cool with O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Yeah.
Are you, although he switched off and is doing other content now and left the manosphere and all you niggas, like you're still
he left the audience, but there's plenty. There's plenty of people that talk to O'Shea all the time. I'm not gonna say which people there are, but behind the scenes, O'Shea, he makes his own content. The content he makes doesn't 100% diverge from what he does. He just jumped into a different niche. He still makes similar stuff. It's just he's just not quote unquote participating in managing the space. And honestly, that era is over. That era is really over. And O'Shea does what he does in his own way. Like even with the FBA and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna be like, you leave the space, then fuck you. Mediocre Tutorials had to separate from the space. You got Stephens Cole was a part of the space. He does. It's not so much they're like, fuck the space. They come in my chat every once in a while. It's that they do their own thing. And I respect people doing it. Cut to the Chase is another guy that, dealt with the space early. They do their own thing, and they do that for different reasons. And that's cool. Again, YouTube is a big space. You don't have to be like necessarily making this type of content and stuff like that. And honestly, they were there in the earlier stages when stuff was more vulnerable. We don't need a quote unquote space anymore like we used to. Now I'm trying to build a Discord, not my personal Discord, but Discord and Compassion Callous, so people can have that and engage in a different way. I want to get like a lot of people in there. And for those of y'all that don't know, Compassion Callous is the one, it's his group. And when I say it's his group, he has the power to turn it off. Like it's under his number. It's not under mine. So people would think, oh, I'm just trying to build something. Say no. Now I do have a lot more, probably more power than anybody else is gonna have in the group other than him. But at the end of the day, he's the owner of the group, and then I'm kind of like the chief manager of the group until we decide whatever. And it's kind of in the early stages right now. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just laughing to the niggas in the chat. You guys are funny. So about Anton, right? From what I see, he just seems like a person that got inherited something. Maybe he inherited some money from maybe family or some shit, and his choice was to just go all in and invest in social media. That's what it seems like, and then he used that to kind of build his channel and do all the pandering, all that shit, and got his audience. That's what it seems like to me. I mean, to the new niggas, that might be their version of Kevin Samuels in the way, which
I mean, they didn't know Kevin Samuels, but I will say this. I'm not gonna say how I know, but I do know Anton doesn't just do social media. Anton does other forms of investment. I'm not gonna really go into detail of what that is. It's known that he's out of Detroit. He says it all the time. But Anton, social media is a part of a bigger engine. It's a key part. But you gotta remember, nobody believes they'll get to the level he got. Nobody believes they'll get to like 1 million. He may have gotten, you may believe you'll get to 100,000, but 1 million, that's kind of rare air on YouTube. I think 1 million, he's at 1.2, I think 1.23 now. But and I like Anton from a social media internet marketing standpoint. So I can separate that from like some of the cooning he does, because yes, he does. Everybody wants to get mad. I mean, Anton is actually, I did a video called how Anton is showing a new way to coon. Because Anton he is different than like Anthony Brian Logan, Brandon Tatum, even Candace Owens, because he's able to still have, I do believe most of his audience is still Black. So he's coming at it from a space that none of them are coming at it with, which actually makes him more valuable to like the right than a lot of those other people. He doesn't have the visibility yet, but he's getting up there. He was on Laura Ingraham. They even got Laura Ingraham to crack a smile. That chick never cracks a smile at all. So for a Black man, that says a lot about, stuff. Truth be told, he doesn't even have a significant white audience yet, which tells me Anton could go to like 3 million.
Okay. My thing with Anton,
Black. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I can tell you right now, in the internet is not, I don't know if it's his main thing, but it's not to be out. There's stuff he's fun. There's a bigger thing he's doing, but that's his business. But I will tell you, it ain't just the internet.
Okay. My thing is I just see him as another character in the Negaverse. So who just gained a big
audience. You can see him that way, but I mean, you can. I mean, he plays that up. I mean, that's what he wants you to see.
He can say that he's been married for 20 years, but I mean, he could say anything at this point.
Yeah, but that's pretty much prove if that, like with Anton, if that wasn't true, because his wife has made content, a little bit of content that they've dug up videos. If that wasn't true, somebody would have found. Remember how they started digging into Kevin's stuff, and they would find out. Yeah, they would. Anton has been big enough for a little bit. Like when he ran that issue with Six the Goddess, and I mean, I'm sure there are secrets that Anton will want people out there. But as far as the marriage, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. If that wasn't true, they would have found that out by now.
Yeah, I mean, not that
He's let enough people in his house, as far as content creators and people know him, that as much as he's pissed people off, that would have been found out by now.
Yeah, what do you think about alleged Sansare? I call her the Shinigami. Apparently, she died. I don't know if this is fake or real because she's died 4 times in the past in the Negaverse.
Yeah, I try to, for my own reasons that, you're kind of aware of, I try to not speak ill of the dead. But yeah, like you said, she's faked her death before. I think the fake your death is some of the goofiest shit you can do. It's definitely on some high level emotional manipulation type stuff. And honestly, I put her in the same categories like Bell Hooks. When Bell Hooks died, black men didn't celebrate.
Okay. So
he just went into the ether and that's it. Just like Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney recently died. Black people didn't have this going away part. They didn't do like the Charlie Kirk thing. It was just they went into the night and that's it. And Sansa Ray, I mean, at the end of the day, she came, she lived, she either still here or she isn't. It's not like what she does is impactful. I mean, she's really just using YouTube as a hustle. Even with the women I don't like like a Tanya TK or those. I mean, Sansa Ray was never really impactful in the space. Sansa Ray is like, and when I say the space, I mean this greater conversation. Sansa Ray is like, and people will say, well, are you impactful, Ed? Well, I'll tell you this, a lot of people take stuff that I say and they use it as their own. So in that way, yeah, I am. They leverage it up and railgun it up. So yeah, it's indirectly though. But
okay.
Sansa Ray is like Summer Walker.
Okay.
That same audience.
Yeah, if it's real, then RIP. You know, it's just she's faked her death before. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, people. I mean, stuff. I'm gonna keep it real with stuff like that. I don't even speak. I wouldn't have spoke on it even if she would have died. But I'd say I wouldn't even bring that up like it's a question to me unless it's confirmed. Because again, people do that. I've seen people do that, and that's an attention move. And she's done it so many times. At that point, I mean, look, I fuck with Goodland a lot. He didn't quote unquote fake his death, but people used to joke around, be like, "Is that what happened?" Because he left YouTube. Sometimes people leave for their help. Sometimes people are homeless because that's happened with certain people. Sometimes people are down bad.
Okay.
Sometimes people need a break, and then they do that for manipulation. But what it is. Certain conversations, certain people, I don't even like to speak on like that because again, their stuff. I call it niggerism. And I keep, or the underverse, and I keep one degree of separation from people like that. Meaning I usually don't even fool with people that even engage in that content too much.
Joey, this is a Negaverse stream. The link is always pinned. This is link is always pinned. So what about you? Like, I never asked you before, but do you want to be be a family man and all that shit? Do you want that, or what do you kind of want, or what do you like long-term goals or anything?
I mean, stuff like that is on the table. It's always on the table, but I'm not no fool either. I'm the oldest of 3 younger brothers, and I could be an uncle, I could be a dad. My brothers are definitely definitely likely to have kids. And so I can support it that way, but I can always have kids late. That's not the ideal thing. I can always get a deal made if I decide to do that. That's one thing a lot of people don't like to talk about overseas. And I'm not saying that's what people are doing. I'll say content creators aren't doing that, but there are people that I know of that people know that they're cool with that are expats that, they had kids overseas. And some of these are dudes that retired. These are dudes that, have a lot. They made money. They got a lot of money because they're like New York City firefighters or whatever. And, they had a kid overseas and, it is. So that stuff does happen. So I'm not going to say it's not on the table, but I will say that stuff is going to be under. I know the value and I know the not only financial value, but other resources, mental and other stuff that I would provide. So I'm a lot people would, I hate to say black pill, but I'm a lot of pill about it. Meaning I'm not going stuff like that. It's not going to be something that's primarily going to be gone through when it comes to love. But with that being said, I'd probably give more than what most of these dudes would because of where I am in my life right now. Now,
Sly, what's up, Sly? You mentioned cut a deal to have kids. You mean like, can you explain that one?
I mean, well, again, there's it happens a lot more than people think. This idea that people fall, first of all, the problem with most black men is most black men just fall in love, not even fall in love. That's not even the case. Most black men have oops babies. They're not intentional about the kids that they have. And it's not because honestly kids are being had they're not really giving their full consent to have kids. They're not, and to be fair, they're not moving in such a way where it's like, okay, I'm ready to have kids. Okay. Versus it's just like, it just happens. And they're very reactive to it. And because they're very reactive to it, you're responding to things as it happens,
Okay.
I'm very intentional if that's something I want to do versus something I do not want to do. That's all I'm saying. And so the way I go about that would be a little bit different.
Okay. What do you think about Ramil's and Ty City's SBE arc that happened a couple years back? What, maybe a year or 2 years back?
Been a couple years back. I mean, I'll say it was a great acronym, but at the end of the day, it was misused. It was used as a weapon internally against the space when it should have been used. SBE should have been used to go after purple pill people. The whole purple pill people accountable. People like Media Men, sometimes they stray a little bit. People like Table 8. The purple pill space is really emerged, as like the big space. That's where a lot of the money is because it creates that back and forth fraction. But a lot of people want to use it because people aren't following them, subscribing to them. So they wanted to, use it as a way of creating chaos in the space. Ramil in particular is unfortunate because, truth be told, Ramil would have had 100. If he would have stuck at it, Ramil would have had 100,000 subscribers. Ramil probably would have been the biggest creator, one of the biggest creators in this space, actually. Okay. Like real talk. And I said that behind the scenes. I say that now. In fact, I really do believe Ramil probably could come back to YouTube and actually do very well. I have no idea why he gets in these. It could be burnout. It could be fuck it. I have no idea why he gets in these modes where he says fuck YouTube. I don't know, but I stand by that. Ramil probably would have had 100 and something thousand. And I don't even mean like Ramil was a smart guy, but I don't even mean. I mean, Ramil has I hate to compare him to Charleston White, but Ramil has this thing where Charleston White is a big creator, so good love him or hate him, and what does he do? He does a lot of shock jock stuff, and Ramil is not as much in that. But the thing is, Ramil has this thing where he's able to gravitationally pull chaos into one point, and chaos is entertainment. Yeah, and it's almost like a natural thing with him, and so being able to do that in this environment. Look at Anton. Anton, people will call him a lame and call him a lot of different stuff, but look at what Anton has been able to do. I'm not saying he be able to take it that far, but there's more of a realness to Ramil than an Anton, and some of the stuff he does is kind of like Corey Holcomb with that comedic. He's not trying to be funny on purpose, but it's almost like him being direct is funny because of the way he does it. Even though he's being serious and what he's saying is not meant to be funny, it's not funny in a bad way either. And people are entertained by that. And he had a natural talent for that. And so his channel would have been very sticky. Like Ramil as a reaction channel on certain stuff and blah, blah. Like another person, I forget that dude that used to I forget what his name is, but he used to say like some of the craziest shit, but he even wouldn't get canceled off of YouTube. Anyway, I'd have to show a video, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, as far as Ty City, I mean, Ty City cared more about chaos than he did about being productive. So, people had to protect themselves against, the bullshit.
Okay. So you're kind of like if BTS is, maybe like the Master Jedi, you're kind of like the Padawan. I mean,
I'm far being a Padawan now, but that would have been probably 2016. But truth be told, like geopolitically, BGS adds a lot of information. I would say the Octane stuff is really good. But truth be told, a lot of stuff you hear me talk about is really from me. I mean, maybe some of the matriarchal stuff, and BGS does well at giving me the details on stuff. But BGS, other than the geopolitical stuff, which I knew a good amount already, although what he does is give you like the cutting edge of what's going on, let alone the state of the art. And nobody else is really doing it like that. But I already had a good base of information on my own. Which is why I kind of had a good idea. He knew what he was talking about. But as far as like the stuff, I was like this in high school, and people that know me would tell you this. This is always who I've been. I mean, people will tell you I was like this in middle. I was like this being very young, very inquisitive, understanding what my environment was in real time and thinking beyond the dimension of what most people think. Not to say that I'm smarter than people, but I think I look where other people are not looking, and I look at what other people don't say. So a lot of what you hear from me is not, because people have accused me of that, saying it's like a repeat of BGS, and that's not true. I don't agree with BGS on I agree with BGS on a lot of stuff, but I don't agree with BGS on everything.
I was just thinking that you would take over. You know, maybe you would call yourself EGS after BGS.
No, because what BGS really does can't be replicated easily. Number one, number two, I'm not gonna put up with y'all motherfuckers like he has.
Okay.
And also he has different life experiences that I don't have. Like he has grandkids. I don't have kids. Okay. He has he's in LA. I'm in the South. He comes from, he relived through the crack era. I was born in it. Like I was born in Dominguez, Compton, California, but I left there when I was 4, which is why I don't claim California like that. Shout out to Red Supreme. So he's got different experiences. So I see BGS kind of like as a Dr. Clark Anderson, type of person. So
wait, so I've heard that BGS said that he's a self-taught chemist or something. Is that true?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I don't know BGS in person. That's what he says. But BGS also gets people that are degreed up chemists. I forget what her name is. To speak. I'll tell you this. What you need to know about BGS is to look at how the PhDs react to him, and it's usually very positive. To the point, so that should tell you a lot. But again, a lot of times with this conversation is you got people that they don't like people. So because they don't emotionally like people, they want to disprove these people. And it really gets weird because with me, there's people I can't fucking stand. But I don't go and put all this energy into trying to disprove them. Like I rarely use the term hate, but I can't fucking stand FD Signifier.
Oh, okay.
But you don't see me constantly flooding out videos with what he taught. FD Signifier is probably the number one person I can't stand. It's really more for the information because I see him as a academic that purposely takes black people in the wrong direction for white people while by claiming he's against white supremacy. I'm a kid. This is gonna be a hot take.
Go ahead.
Your hot take?
Yeah, go for it.
If I go pick between somebody not being able to make content before, Nick Fuentes or FD Signifier, without hesitation, I pick FD without hesitation.
Damn.
Because there's a certain honesty. Even though Nick Fuentes don't know a lot. You can tell where Nick Fuentes is like making shit up to fit a narrative, but there's certain honesty about how Nick Fuentes comes. Nick Fuentes says that he's taking real hits for what he talks about. He's actually paid the price for a lot of what he says. FD would never do that. And so FD is like cyanide. The problem with cyanide is it's tasteless and it's smellless. But it'll kill you quick.
Well, hold on real quick. I need to tell these niggas in the chat to like the video.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
All right, so please do that. Don't be lazy. And then BR had a good question. What do you think of I got another question for you too, but what do you think of Theo Wallet? But I call him Theo Wallet. And also, what do you think about the Penguins Manosphere Enclave? So let's first start with those two questions. What do you think about Theo Wallet? Any thoughts on him?
Talking about the dude, the tech guy?
The piggy bank of Obsidian. Yeah, him.
Yeah, I like Theo. I put Theo right there with Sub-Zero. Those are two guys that they're there for the right reasons, and they definitely want to give more. They give more than they have to. And they get paid for what they do, but they're actually helping people actually get. One thing I like about Theo and Sub-Zero, because they both do, I don't know if Sub-Zero does his school anymore, but he's been doing it. I think it does. I think it actually took off. There's a couple things like Sub-Zero did that really blew up in a positive way for him, which is great. And the school, I think, was one of them, to the point where I think he has employees and stuff that helped him leverage it so he does other stuff. The thing that I respect about both of them above everything else is they want to get you hired. They're not just giving you've been in the internet long enough to know what courses is and stuff like that, digital courses. And I'm actually not against digital courses, really, although there are definitely people scamming with it, absolutely. But the concept of it, I'm not against at all. But what I will say is they both want to get you hired. They want you trained well enough to when you get hired, you can do the job, and they actually take steps on helping you to get hired, whether it's interview training and stuff like that. They actually do that. I've actually heard, I haven't heard this with Theo, with Sub-Zero. I've been on phone calls where, where people, like, I was talking to Sub-Zero and then people would call, and then I'd be on the line and people would just be acting like he saved their life with the information. And I'm talking about people that are getting money.
Well,
and I
what
know
do you
Theo.
think? Well, he had added a requirement. I don't know if he changed it, but from when we looked it up, he had a requirement that niggas had to be red pill to join his class.
I mean, that's his choice. That's his choice. I mean, that's his choice. I mean, that's his choice. I mean, because you gotta understand, he's taking people on, regardless of how he that's his stuff. He's taking people on as a coach, and as a coach, you can coach who you want to. That's like, you're not required to take everybody on, because you're giving, regardless of what you're paying, you're giving your time. Like, there's certain people that when I've had coaching for different stuff, whether it's different skill sets, sales skill sets and stuff like that, they required I had to do this or do that or blah blah blah. Or because a lot of times, if you don't have a certain philosophy, maybe the people he takes on, it creates problems. So regardless of what he wants to do, when he's got that kind of clientele like that, he can kind of put whatever conditions he wants to. That's allowed.
But
I think that's legal.
I mean, it is his class, true. But don't you think that's kind of a odd requirement for tech professionals to have for employment? Or
that's a requirement. No, that's not a requirement to have for employment. That's a requirement he has to teach them. That's not the same thing. Obviously, people that are employed don't care, but people he wants to work with. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just responding to you as you tell me this. In mind, but it's not to be hired. It is for him to work with you, and he has a right to have those conditions. People can say it's weird. They have a right to think it's weird. But Theo, quite frankly, doesn't have money. Like, money is not. Clearly, he has enough people that he needs to fill, even with the price he sets. So he's putting other conditions that he wants to put based on what his value system is and who he's willing to work with. And I've seen people put stuff like that, quirky stuff like that. I've seen internet marketers that they've gotten into the teaching political marketing, and they won't, unless you're a conservative, they won't talk to you, and they're more libertarian and so I've seen that. Seen that.
What do you think about?
It's not as uncommon as you think.
Okay, what do you think about the Penguins? Kevin Samuels book that he made. Who
you talk about when you say the Penguin? You talk about Obsidian?
Yeah, Obsidian. Yeah. What do you think about the book?
Remember, we said in the thing that I do my own thing, so that's part of it. Despite what people think, I have my circle of people I deal with all the time, but I'm not like always versed in all of the especially the shit that's more on trolling. And I agree with Obsidian on some things. I disagree with him on some things. Yeah. As far as you talk about the conclave, I think the conclave is a good thing. Well, yeah, okay. I'm not going to go, and I've had people offer to pay me to go.
Wow.
I'm not going to go because if I see Offset, and I'm going to tell you what I told them. There's certain people, it's on site. If I see them, it's not even you got to play with me. It's on site.
Okay. Damn.
And I'm not going to be, and shout out to Corey, I don't have as much to lose as Corey does. And I literally, I'm not going to say who it was, and it wasn't Obsidian, and it wasn't Theo, but somebody literally offered to, pay me, fly me out just to talk. And I told him, I appreciate it. I'm humbled by it, but I'm not going. This is why.
Well, someone was willing to trick off on you to take a flight.
They're not tricking. They got the money to do it. So it's not as big of a deal as it is. It's a big deal for somebody to fly me out to do that, but to talk, but it's not breaking their bank. But I told them, I humbly said no. And when they asked, well, may I ask, why? Like, seriously, because you add value. It's like a handful of people. I'm not going to say that, I swear to God, especially some people that came around when it comes to, like, when my mom dying, if I see him, it's on site. I'm going to jail. I'm not going to prison, but I'm going to jail. And and it's not going to be no, hey, it's not going to be no this. And I'm not trying to talk tough. I'm not trying to talk tough.
It's fine. So who do you have spoke with though? I mean, this is a Negaverse stream. You could say names.
No, I care about people's privacy. So when I as you can tell, I don't have a problem, throwing stuff out, but it's certain people Like if they offer stuff like that, I'm not gonna just put that out there. But there's certain things, especially in hindsight, I'll speak on. But there's certain things names I'm not gonna say. But they know.
All right, that's fair. No problem with that. May ask a question. Ask Ed if he saw Pearl get whooped in that debate. Did she embarrass the red pill thoughts, or do she need to exit at this point?
Pearl represents white manosphere. So
Okay,
she may embarrass them, and Pearl is speaking. Pearl may hang with deal with black people a little bit, but Pearl's thing is primarily in the white manosphere. She takes the main information is from the black manosphere, but she speak like she was speaking to, I forget, Anna. Anna's not like white, Anglo white. She's, I don't know. I don't want to say she's Persian, but she's one of that. But she might be I don't want to say Turkish, but she's not white. She's not Anglo white. She's not German white. But Pearl definitely, I saw a clip of it. Pearl definitely should have got debate training because she should have knew that like women are not going to take it easy on her. But so that's a mistake that she probably made. That I'm sure she'll correct. But again, I represent the black manosphere before I represent the red pill, and the red pill is just the truth. So when you say, did she embarrass the red pill? What do you mean? Did she embarrass the truth? The reality is there's other white women other than Pearl that's speaking on this. So Anna, white women have to do what they have to do for their own shit. Remember, white women are the largest demographic in the United States. So they have a lot of people they got to maintain their quality of life. And quite frankly, white men realize they losing white men to Asians, not so much, but that number is increasing. So at the end of the day, with Pearl, that interview is inconsequential. It is. I mean, she'll learn from it. She'll get better. And she may offer to debate her again once she's Pearl's like that, regardless of how people feel. I wouldn't debate her again if I was Anna, because I do think Pearl will beat her ass. Because she'll make sure she can.
So I'm gonna get to your question, Gabe, but before that, why do you think Gabe's
got this question, another question, that's it from Gabe, just FYI.
All right. You watched The Matrix 4, right? Did you see Matrix 4?
Regretfully.
I know it sucked, right? But why do you think people seem to ignore the directors of The Matrix after what they said what the red pill was, what Matrix 4, and after that? It seems like people are still using that label, but according to what
because they can say what they want. First of all, let's keep it real. They got that script they got from a black one. And I'm not afraid to say that. So at the end of the day, the Wachowskis, when they made The Matrix, they were men.
Yeah, they were at that point. Yeah.
Let's keep it real. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they're trying to recontrol a narrative. And regardless of us using that movie that was made in 1999, by the way, at the end of it, I actually have a lot of videos that really break down, kind of like do a good job. People, shout out to Phil's Comics Explained, very good channel for breaking movies down, and is very neutral on these things, but definitely hits right. What they say don't fucking matter.
Damn,
because
this guy,
the original script wasn't theirs.
Yeah, this guy, this dude must be Truth Only. Yeah, I did an interview that I think her name was Stewart. Her last name was Stewart. Forgot her first name. But yeah, we did have that awkward interview back then. That was interesting.
So yeah, and so that's them trying to, from a political standpoint. And they said that then they made The Matrix 4. So once they got done with the script treatment, this is why it took so long for them to make another, because they couldn't. This is the best they could do after all that time. Remember that. Once they got past the first three script treatments, really, I think the one, and they was able to piggyback 2 movies off of that arc, off the original script, which wasn't theirs. Then they decided to do this, and of all this stuff they did, heck, they could have did the thing with the aliens. Saw that they threw a rock at the planet because they were scared of the Matrix, and then they had to kind of work with the. There's so much stuff they could do. They did that bullshit. They basically chose The Matrix 4 to make it a social engineering piece. I mean, there's a way that you could have brought back Trinity and make that actress and that character significant without diluting the one. And quite frankly, what we talk about doesn't have anything to do with quote unquote the one the one anyway. What we're talking about is there's what you were told and there's what it is. There is the real the fake shit that people present in order to get people to move the way they need to move, and there's what's really going on. And what's crazy about that is you can look at the last 5 years. Like when it comes to Biden in 2024, with Biden, they said he was all great until he wasn't. Okay, you know, so it's so much stuff you can look at. This ain't just some 9/11 was an inside job stuff. You see stuff in real time now, even with Trump, Greenland, all of that. Which no, Trump is not going to take over Greenland, but you see these Europeans aren't so sure with the shit they're talking. I mean, you see stuff in real time on mainstream media now. So I mean, so it's kind of like what people said you was crazy for. I'll give you a perfect example. I can't stand Elon Musk, but one of the smartest things he ever did was flipping that switch on X and showing how many people were in Bangladesh and all of that, you know, doing all this triggering content, which is why it was important for us to put our voice out there and not meme posts have their place. But when you hear us talk, you know what we're saying is real. And so, you know, they can say what they say, but I don't take that seriously.
Okay, so Gabe asks, has Pearl been used as a political tool for black men, as BGS said? What do you think?
At the end of the day, Pearl's thing is exposure. Pearl is exposure, and white. And Pearl is not the only one that can do this, by the way. But Jeff James has this ability too, by the way. But Pearl can go into spaces black men can't go. Pearl can say things black men can't get away with. I'm not saying you need Pearl, but at the end of the day, Pearl exists regardless how you feel. Good luck trying to get her channel shut down. It got demonetized, but they gave it back. You know, so at the end of the day, you can either sit here, part of political leverage and leverage. In this case, we're talking about having a conversation about policy. Pearl, like even in that video with Anna Kasparian, what did Anna say? Oh, do you know what health what daycare is? And Pearl I don't know why Pearl didn't respond, because Pearl is used to being reactive and which that's on her. She should have had debate training. Candace Owens had debate training. So, and Candace Owens is a lot more witty than Pearl is, naturally. So, you know, that's on Pearl for not being prepared. If you're going to step in that ring, you need to be prepared for it. And especially with another person of your race or demographic, they can go at you in ways that you're not going to be used to. And Anna has been on the internet for like well over a decade with Young Turks and all of that. And so, whatever. But yeah, Pearl is able to take certain things into spaces that a lot of black men cannot get away with doing. And that's just true. I mean, you can either believe that or not believe that. You, like, for instance, could you imagine an Anna Kasparian having a conversation, even if Jason Black was even like shit, look at fucking the Corey Holcomb situation. You think Anton would have pulled that shit on? Well, they agree with more than they don't. And the stuff they don't agree with, Pearl's not going to talk on the race issue. But for somebody that's like on the opposite, the blue pill side of like Anton, right? You think they would have been able to go with Pearl like that? Like, so it is certain people depending on the demographic. Just like with Jeff James. Jeff James pretty much has all his walls covered. You know, he's married, recently married. So, you know, he was in the game, dealt with the dating apps. He has, I think he's a psychologist. So he's dealt with women. He understands the tone policing stuff. And for the most part, at least up until now, he believes in what he believes. He's pretty much in alignment with what we say, with a couple of exceptions, but they're minor.
Busta Free.
The
link is pinned, as every other Negaverse stream. I mean, the link is pinned.
So when you say the link is pinned, are you talking about a link for them to come up here and talk?
Yeah, it's always pinned. It's
okay, so that's cool, but understand that as far as the interview, I ain't got no problem talking to people, but this is not an account. Understand, I'm doing this as a favor to you. I don't mind doing it, but this is not an accountability stream. This is not me exposing myself. I've been very frank about stuff. I'm answering questions that are being asked, but what this is not going to be what people come on this bitch and then think they're going to, say what they want to say. It ain't about me running, but I'm not coming up here for that shit. I'm just not. No, in the stream, I don't do panels. People want to come in, ask the question. But you know, people fuck with me regardless of what people say. So this thing about holding me accountable, I don't have that much pull in this space. So I don't know why the fuck people want to quote unquote hold me accountable. I've never understood that shit. So just FYI, people got questions, ask them, but don't be on this. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get you, because I'm just gonna say I'm not answering that. What?
Well, like I said, I mean, we're just here to talk shit. That's what we usually do. It's, freestyle.
Yeah, but like I said, we had a conversation. We just talked about why I don't get other panels. Part of the reason why I don't get on other panels is because you see how I'm talking, how I'm being very frank. I'm not sitting there like, oh man, I'm not dodging shit. I'm not like maneuvering shit. You know, I'm being very frank. And so this thing where people, what I don't like is as frank as I'm being, people never want to be as frank as I'm being. They always want to act like prosecutors and I'm in the defensive chair. I'm not in the defensive chair. I would blow this whole courtroom the fuck up. And we're not going to have a back and forth argument. That's not happening. So I just want to be very clear about that. You know, that's one of the reasons why the Discord is going to exist, because a lot of that stuff can happen behind the scenes. So people can get out how they really feel and deal with the consequences come to that. I'm just a nigga making YouTube, giving my opinion on shit. So what people want to sit here and apply all this extra bullshit, the space exists, even when O'Shea's not quote unquote in it, Angry Man doing his own thing, and yet we still doing our own thing. So I don't get this kind of, if we take this space down, because that's the energy that I get from a lot of stuff. Even with the Pearl fucking question, I don't mention Pearl. BGS for the most part doesn't mention Pearl unless people mention her. So it's this thing where, like, anybody, I'm gonna say it right now, anybody that thinks Pearl, two things. Anybody that thinks that we're the reason why Pearl is big can suck a dick and die. Anybody that thinks that we support Pearl, and if we just remove our support, Pearl would just disappear, can go to hell. Because those are lies. Those are not true. You damn near can't say that even about Jeff James. You could say that maybe about Anton more, maybe, but you can't even say that about Anton. Not from our side of the space. I mean, that's just the truth. And what happens is people, again, a lot of people like to deal with the nigga shit. And again, I separate myself from it. I'm not about to sit here and tell other people how to operate. You know, I talk about SWP. I talk about the people that, you know, I think they're pushing information. And if people say something I disagree with, we talk about it. And it is what it is. But I don't do that. I don't communicate. I'm gonna say something, I'm done. I don't sit here and try to notice how the biggest thing that I don't like about this whole thing is people don't try to dismantle arguments. They try to dismantle people because they can't dismantle their argument. And I don't respect that.
Oh, yeah, I don't really care for the debates and all other shit.
I'll debate a topic all day, every day, but people don't want to debate topics. They want to debate, why are you qualified? And I'm like, you don't have to listen. But what happens is people say, no, it's not enough that I don't listen. I have to go on a campaign to make sure other people listen. Now, I told you what I thought about FD Signifier. But the thing about it is most of the people that think about and listen to FD Signifier is white. Just like people get mad at Myron. Most of the people that listen to Myron is white and non-Black Americans. Like, meaning they may be from Nigeria or different places. Not saying that that's bad, but different reason why they listen to him. So I'm not trying to dismantle. Like, Black people still go on Myron shit. They let Nifuentes call them the N-word. Their face. I'm talking about Black women, and Black women still go there. But me, oh shit. Where's this energy for your local politician? Where's this energy for your local pastor? Y'all ain't got nothing.
Here we go.
Here comes a new challenger.
Man, Big J, long time.
Okay, well, you just said though, why don't you take it to your pastor? You said why don't you take it to your politician? But then you and B just claimed that when it comes to fraternity fraud, y'all help pass bills. Y'all help pass legislation. Now,
number one, hey, you ain't heard me say that shit.
No. But like your master teacher did.
I'm telling you right now. Do not talk about what BGS talked about. I have my own channel. I've had my own channel for 10 years. I don't even get on every last one of BGS's hangout. So actually use your words and divide up. I'm not here to speak for BGS. I speak for me. BGS ain't here. So we're not about to now. I got to deal with and I talk about paternity fraud. I've talked about it before. I don't. We help pass bill. You haven't heard me say that. So we're not doing that. Where I got to speak for BGS because you can't talk to him. Go to his response channel, and he'll talk to you about that shit.
Okay. But next question: do you think that the Manosphere Red Pill community is a hate group? Yeah,
no.
Yes or no? Well, according to the government of Australia, according to the government of now it's the government of Brazil now. I mean, so I mean, do you think this might be the last year that the Manosphere as a whole will be a functional community online?
No.
And let me ask you something. What makes the Manosphere space not a hate group?
You're giving me a double negative. What makes the Manosphere a hate group, dude?
What makes it not a hate group?
Because the government says, because what? Because Australia said so? Because Brazil said so?
Well, because the
number one, that's not true. The Brazil said the passport bros were like some kind of book. That's what quote, and that's not even been shown. That's like something somebody said in an article, which is not official. Because if that was official, they would have rounded them niggas up just like Trump is rounding motherfuckers up in ICE. But they have, but that's not. They don't know nothing about the Manosphere. Passport bros is part.
There was a bounty that was. I have to respect what was said to me. So.
Oh wow! So the bounty got him. Damn.
And the bounty got him.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, again, that's that. Everybody's occupied the same space for a minute. I mean, this space, like, what's funny is it's way bigger creators that motherfuckers don't be giving this type of heat to. This got way more influence than even BGS has. But for some reason, motherfuckers stay here wanting to ask us about shit. I got 10,000 fucking subscribers. Fantastic got 20. Y'all don't be giving him this kind of fucking heat. Like, it's motherfuckers that's got 50, 60, 70, 80,000. BGS has been at 50 for fucking 5 years now. He ain't even cracked 50 in 5 years. Yet motherfuckers act like he's a detrimental threat. Like, it's actually kind of fucking crazy when you think about how many people have blown up. Anton is at 1.2 million subscribers. And Anton has had his critics. I'm not gonna act like people don't go up, but the people that be talking to us, oh, so apparently y'all must agree with every fucking thing he said. That motherfucker he's in probably like the top 1,000, maybe 2,000 maybe 5,000 all YouTubers globally. But whatever, we whatever. But anyway, but yes, about that shit about the hate group. Big J, why don't you do? In fact, I would do a video on why the Black Manosphere is a hate group. Because usually when they say the Manosphere is a hate group, they talk about the shit the white people do. They talk about that white right shit. That's what they're talking about. They wouldn't even let black men even say that shit online. Our channels would be deleted. So, and then I don't even say that the females are a hate group. And the truth is, we can go pound for pound what men have said and black women. You got videos of black women telling white men, black men need to die. There's another video of a black woman saying 90% of men need to be deleted. And truth be told, white women have said some of the same shit, that motherfuckers need to be cold. You even got black women that are female identified just talking about black women are talking crazy. That's how goofy it's gotten. You don't really see that amongst any creators amongst the men. You don't. So, like, when you say we're a hate group, what the shit? Why the fuck do you interact with a hate group then? You don't see me talking to Nick Fuentes. You don't see me doing that. So shit, what you a part of the hate group? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey Ed, this is May. I already know. I ain't gonna stay long because I know, sometimes we don't get along. But you cussed me out about 2 months ago real good. So I'm not going to get smart or come up here and antagonize you. I just, yeah. He went off real good in the car. But Ed, the question I have is this, and I'm not trying to get you to, defend no BGS because he got his own platform, like you said. But why isn't it okay for y'all just to say, you particularly? Why can't you just say, man, she ain't got it. She's a failure. She's a grifter. Why can't y'all just say that? This white girl
Who?
don't know nothing.
Who?
Pearl, Pearl, Pearl.
Why do you have like two things? Number one, that's gonna be completely in fucking consequence. That's not gonna matter. That's number one. Like number two, why do you believe that that's so necessary?
Because sometimes, in life you be wrong. Somebody can be wrong. They assume something. You thought you saw a bright shining light in somebody. You thought they were gifted and talented, and then you just find out they really ain't shit. They don't know
What
nothing.
about what is Pearl done? Like what is Pearl done? Like I need to really ask this because what is Pearl done? Give me like one or two or three things that Pearl has done. Like, because let's keep it real. Y'all are this
Okay.
upset about her because she's a white girl. Let's just call that
No,
one.
no, no,
That's
no,
the
no.
real issue. Because y'all let Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and all these other Tanya TKO has scammed black women. You got women that have scammed black women, people faking their death. And honestly, I don't jump on that,
No,
but
no, no. But y'all put her on a pedestal. That's what I'm talking about.
I
Y'all
don't
gave her all these.
again with Pearl. Me saying that she's a failure is not going to make her die and go away. I think y'all think if
That's not
people
the
wish
goal.
for it
That's not the
enough, it's
goal.
going to be
That's
like
that's not the that's not the goal. Ed, can you just say it? Can you just see reality? Red pill yourself on Pearl. Red
you
pill
see.
yourself on Pearl. She is a
Okay, so here's the
loser.
thing. Hold
She
on.
is not capable.
Here's the thing. I've explained, BGS has explained, and I explained in ad nauseum. I haven't explained it in ad nauseum. I've just said matter of factly where Pearl has value. I just said it on this fucking show. Like the reality is, it's not a. It's like okay,
Can you just be wrong? Is that possible? You could just be wrong and say, you know what?
you know what? Make the case. Make the case that Pearl's a failure.
Okay, I'm gonna make the case real quick, fast. Okay, I learned that from BGS. Talk quick. All right. So number one, she acts. Don't interrupt me now. Number one, she acts and seems like she's a trans man. Okay. She's not
What?
feminine.
Hold on. Whoa. What does she
No,
do?
don't try to. Don't.
Her,
I
she said
said a
she's a
trans.
trans
She's a
man.
trans man. Yes.
So that's
She
why
looks
she's a
strange.
failure.
That yes, absolutely, because she can't quite embody any of the things that she said that women should be. Yes, she's also a failure because she's not a virgin and she ain't embodying none of them traditional values at all. She's an absolute feminist. She admitted it the other day. She went and she doesn't have any talking points. Everything she stole from men. She's not original. She's reciting stuff that she doesn't understand. Her talking points are not based off of any real statistics. She got exposed the other day. So she doesn't have anything, no experiences, no success. She's everything that y'all say y'all don't want a woman to be.
Now,
How is she successful? Where is she
I want to let
successful?
the record show that people used to say the same shit about Jessica X, by the way, and people that I respect a lot more used to say that same shit. A lot of that same shit. Here's the thing.
Hold up, but
Here's the thing. At
nobody
the end
called
of
her a
the day,
golden child. Y'all call her a golden child. Y'all put on a pedestal.
there ain't no. You ain't never heard me call Pearl a golden child. You have heard me say about Pearl. Fuck Pearl. I don't give a fuck about Pearl.
There
But
we
at the end
go.
of the
There we go. Let's
here's the
go.
problem. Here's the problem. Candace Owens is kind of in the same way, in the same vein. These people are useful for in fact, I got a great analogy. There's a lot of people that don't fuck with Nick Fuentes, but there's a lot of people that low key has an issue with a lot of the people that we all know who we talking about, but I won't name because I'm not trying to mess with this dude's channel. There's the people that have real grievances, different people for different reasons. White people have their own grievances. I've had black people on my phone really trying to get me to say something about the people that we're not going to speak on. And because Nick Fuentes goes full bore, I'm not saying this is right, but they will accept the other stuff. They won't accept the other stuff, but they'll let that stuff go and put it to the side because it's one thing that he keeps talking about that nobody else wants to talk about because they don't want to take the hit for. Now, they didn't create a Nick Fuentes. They may not have admitted to creating the conditions for him to exist, but he exists. There are certain people out there that it's either they exist. Am I going to use the situation or not use the situation? And so, and there's a lot of people that are like, I think Anton is a fucking coon.
Hold up, but wait a minute. You just hold up.
I'm not arguing with you with this.
I want to clarify. I'm not trying to argue. I want to clarify.
Because my thing is, I've said Anton's a fucking coon, but ultimately there are certain things that Anton does and how he's already. Me saying you got people out here that hate Anton, hate Fresh and Fit. They still blew up.
I'm talking about Pearl, and I'm saying, can we just admit that Pearl is a failure? We can admit that Pearl is not all that. She never deserved a pedestal. Pearl is a fuck up, and she ain't doing nothing for no black men. She even said that black men need to go to jail.
I'm not gonna say it.
You're not gonna say it?
Occupies the same space that Myron Gaines occupies, that Anton Daniels occupies.
So we can't just tell the truth about Pearl. We can't do it. I'm asking. Can we just tell the truth about her?
I'm sorry you don't like her, but I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
All right, your stance is clear. Thank you, sir. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, yes, and yours is too. I mean, goddamn. These niggas want me to say, fuck that bitch. I hope that bitch dies tomorrow. Like that's gonna mean anything. I don't even talk about Pearl on my channel. At all. I don't talk about Pearl. I didn't talk about, I barely mentioned this shit with Anna Kasparian. I don't talk about Pearl. You know, and I'm not trying to throw this dude under the bus. Shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea did 100 fucking videos on Pearl. You think O'Shea didn't quote unquote help Pearl get the word out?
Yeah, he definitely promoted Pearl. That's for sure.
Like, but he made money off of that. The social media is the social media. So it's like, oh, I think Pearl's a fucking failure. Shit, I got a better reason to say that about Glendon. I remember when Jessica X, I see she's in here or whatever. I remember when Jessica X was on, this wasn't scared for BGS wanted to cuss her out. I actually held BGS back from doing that. And it took some effort, by the way. Not on a video, but when she was on the live and stuff. And people didn't like Jessica X for a lot of the same reasons, by the way. That they didn't like that they would say. And people and she had way more, and to be fair to Jessica, she had way more of a legit ground to stand on with what we were talking about. But the bigger thing was, and I've said this, the bigger context was, you're not gonna get me to throw certain people if under the bus just because you want it. I don't know who y'all think y'all are, what y'all thinking that. And again, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done with this shit with Pearl. You want to know another reason? Number one, her usefulness has not outweighed any issues. Second of all, it's not like we're funding her. Pearl isn't getting eyeballs from the Black manosphere. Pearl isn't making money off of us like that. Hell, Jessica X made a lot more money off of us than Pearl ever did. Do you disagree with that, Soul?
Well, Pearl did get a nice little promo welcome from Obsidian back in the day before the Pearl arc started.
It's not about that, Jessica. What it's about is me wanting to maintain civility. And I understand
that's the real Jessica X.
You were saying, and really, I understand what BGS was saying too. Still, the it was what it was. But my point is saying that with BGS is that I don't just even with and thank for BGS for respecting my platform, because I can't make him do anything. But my point is, this is not like, oh, we buddy. I'm gonna let people do what they want to do. And I wouldn't have dropped him. So again, thank you for him respecting the platform. But I've done this on both ways. But my thing is, Black women kiss the ass. Nobody has taken more from the Black woman than the white woman. Nobody kisses the ass of the white woman more than the Black woman. So it's something about Pearl that bothers you chicks. I don't know what the fuck that is. But the reality is, Black women have betrayed Black men for white bitches. And I call out white bitches more than most. I don't even like to hear when white bitches speak, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, she exists. I don't talk about her on my channel. So, when people sit here and they be I've said fuck Pearl many times on my stuff. I don't care. If Pearl disappeared, but at the end of the day, she's there. And when you deal with people on social media, when they're on social media, I mean, I don't even make videos that even surround Pearl like that. But she exists regardless of how you feel. And so, no, I'm not going to placate you chicks. You know, dudes get mad at me about not liking Tommy Sotomayor. I have my reasons. I've told motherfuckers to unsubscribe from me if they fuck with him. They won't go away. So I've kind of receded. I'm not gonna say fuck Tommy all the time because these niggas gonna still be here. So whatever.
Okay.
I mean, all the shit to ask me, why won't you say Pearl like shit? Why won't you say that? Because she's not coming over here. Why don't y'all go to Anton shit? Why don't y'all go to the platform she actually shows up in? Why don't y'all get in Jeff James' comment section for talking to her? A new dude coming up that he legitimizes her as he's the new hot thing. You know, as far as social media standpoint.
So Roger Report would say that he loves black women. Ed, do you also love black women like Roger Report?
I mean, I hate that terminology. You love women. Dude, man, let me be very clear here.
That's what Roger said. Go ahead.
Okay, kudos to Roger. Let me say this. I got respect for black women. Obviously, my mom, R.I.P.
Yeah,
I've grown up with black women that got some see, this is why I'm very bad. Because I know black women I know what it looks like for black women to have some goddamn sense. I know what it looks like for black women to do what's in their best interest and still have some goddamn sense. Women to wait, but they knew not to wait until they were like 38. They knew to wait till they was maybe 32 or maybe 31 and then close the deal with the dude that's been around. I know that. So I know the difference. So I hate saying, oh, I love black women. If I have a kid, it will be with a black woman because because I'm light skinned, dude. I'm opting the fuck out the race if I have a kid with somebody. I mean, it's not, and I'm not saying that that's what I want to do because I would have did that. I'm saying is that's why I don't agree with SYSBM where, it's like I'm not SWP where I'm dark skinned, where I have the fucking melanin to spare, even though I am black, but my point is, so I'm very intentional about that. That being said, I've said it, at a black woman that's got some fucking sense, it's like 1 out of 5. And now here's a greater question. Okay. The greater question is about protection and provision because a whole bunch of niggas that say they love black women don't do shit for black women. In fact, a lot of niggas that say they love black women actually harm black women because they're what I call emotional dope dealers. Oh. They sell to these women emotional dope and things that sound sugary and sweet. But when they figure out that shit was bullshit, now they're fucking 40 fucking 5. They're like Claudia fucking Jordan 52, wishing somebody would have told them the goddamn truth.
Well, from what I remember, I think there was a stream where Roger said he gave a black woman a free sandwich. So, I mean, he's done something to help some black women out there. So
I've done a lot, for black women. So I don't need to. And also, it's this thing where it's like you gotta prove, your loyalty to the matriarchy. So no, I respect. I give black women a hell of a lot more rope and room than I give other women. I don't let other races of women talk to me any kind of way. Like that would have been a white woman that came up here. I told her shut the fuck up quick. Same thing with Kevin. When white women came up on Kevin shit, Kevin was even Pearl. Kevin was very short with them. He was respectful, but Kevin didn't let them get all. Kevin never let those conversations go as long as he let black women that showed up with their bonnet laying on their stomach go. He did, and Kevin never got credit for that. You don't have. That's why you don't have clips of him doing. And it wasn't because he was scared of him. Kevin told Pearl the second time she tried to come up, like it's your second time. I don't do free stuff. He checked those chicks on Fresh and Fit, like quick, both of them, like the two groups, to the point where Rolo Tomasi got mad. Kevin, and the same thing with me. I have put up with a lot of bullshit from black women that I don't put up for nobody. Shit, I let black women call me nigga. I don't let other races of women. I don't let Latin women. I don't give a fuck how black you think you are. I barely let mixed women say that shit. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, black women are so used to getting deference from black men, they don't respect it. So I don't know. I don't believe in getting on my knees and kissing your ass by talking about black women. My actions don't reflect that, and my willingness to tell the truth to power and tell the truth for your long-term health doesn't reflect that. Then whatever.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw that clip with Ryan Davis, where Ryan Davis,
No, I didn't see it. Well,
all right, well, I ain't gonna speak on it. But at the end of the day, you know, I take care. You know, I help take care of my aunt, which is the last tested on my mom. You know, and so I do a lot. You know, so motherfuckers he kiss my ass with that. You know, I mean, Roger says that because a lot of times Roger be saying some stuff I consider off the wall. It'd be like people just gonna shut down the conversation. But I don't need to say that shit. I barely like using the term brother and sister anymore, to be honest with you. But anyway,
okay.
So that's my fucking answer to that.
Did Pearl Me Too someone like a black dude or something years back or anything like that?
Pearl had a situation where apparently with her younger sister that it was a high school coach. I think it was basketball. I'm not sure. In which I guess something went down and she got him fired. And at the end of the day, man, when it comes to being a coach for a team and stuff like that, that's different than that's a high level thing in a government situation. So that's a gray area situation. So people can kind of say what they want to say. At the end of the day, the reason I don't like speaking on that is the premise is black men is her main audience. And if black men turn for Pearl, then she won't have a YouTube channel. That is a fucking lie. And so anybody that even speaks from that even standpoint, I don't even want to address it because it's not true. I don't argue false premises. I don't. And that's not true. That comes from what Jason Black said. That's a fucking lie. Y'all didn't, and some of y'all have been in this space long enough that y'all know good and fucking well that that's not true. But y'all still say it. And y'all can go to hell because I don't like liars. I don't like people that they just straight up lie. Fuck your feelings. That's not true. Pearl does not exist because of us. Y'all might as well blame us for fucking Candace Owens then. If y'all gonna do that. And you damn sure have a much better case for Anton, but even that's not even a good case. People, I don't know what's wrong with y'all with that white bitch, but y'all need to go heal or something. Because I'm very neutral. I don't care about Pearl. Just like with Anton. Anton doesn't bother me like that, but when he's cooning, I'm gonna call it out. And I don't even call it out angrily. I just say, nigga, you cooning. I'm black before I'm Christian before I'm black. Oh, say it every coon. You know, and with others, but it is weird that you let this ugly white female bother y'all that much. It really is. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but I don't really care about Pearl like that. At the end of the day, she's not even Coach K is another white chick that's in the white manosphere space. And she's got 500,000 subscribers. She was on Anton stuff a couple of times. She was on Anton stuff one time when Pearl was on there. She's been on Anton stuff a couple of times. I don't see y'all that hot and bothered over her. I don't know what it is about Pearl. Maybe she is from Chicago, I think.
I think it's because she's a bit more handsome than most.
That's weird. It ain't like she's attractive, so why are y'all so intimidated by her, man? Like, that's weird. Y'all want people to. I mean, shit. Because here's the thing: it's not enough that they don't like. A lot of these people don't fuck with BGS or subscribe to BGS. So it's like the fact that exists in your. Y'all got a big issue with Pearl, and y'all got with Nick Fuentes. That's crazy, man.
Got him. What's up? Long time.
Hey, what's up? So I wanted to ask Ed. So Ed, you said Candace Owens came from the Manosphere. That's not true. He came
Is that
from.
what you
She
heard?
came from the leftists. She came from Gamergate. She came
So
from
please correct him because I don't even want to do it. So what did I say?
She came from Gamergate. She didn't come from the Manosphere.
So what did I say?
I think you said she came from the white manosphere or something.
Yeah, no, she came from Gamergate. She came from all white boys on the other
That's not
side.
what I said. My point that I made was that just like you're saying, that's not true.
And Pearly Things paid for Kevin Samuels to give her instruction. So she came from his
Just
space.
like you're saying that Candace Owens didn't come from this space, the same thing is with Pearl. That was my point. If
Pearl did come
what
from
I
the
said, hold
space.
on, don't
Pearl
cut me
did
off.
come from the space.
If what I said verbatim, if Pearl came from this space, then Candace did. I.e., I just said Pearl didn't in a whole diatribe, which is me in another way saying that. But
Pearl
you
would
don't
never
hear
get
people
accepted to
say,
the white spaces. Pearl would never get accepted to the white space. They call her a coal burner.
who the fuck do you think is her audience? Like, if you would have really asked me, and I'm not gonna keep talking about Pearl. Y'all can go to hell about this Pearl shit. I really
Yeah,
don't
I
give a
know
fuck
you don't want to
about
talk
it.
about Pearl. She got cooked by
Okay,
that fucking
but
them
no.
young Turks.
Okay, so let's map it out. Pearl has a YouTube channel. What percentage of your YouTube channel do you think is black?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch her shit.
I asked you a simple question. What percentage of her YouTube channel do you think occupies black people? Out of
Probably
her
like
audience?
25%. Probably 25%.
That's not even a lot, but okay, let's say 25%. That's that's a reasonable number. I'll give you that. Cool. Now, what percentage of that 25% do you think are black men or black women?
Probably like 90%, 90 to 95% are like black men.
Okay, that's also a decent answer. I don't know. We're just estimating here, and I'm also gauging to see how disingenuous you're being. But so far, you're doing great. What percentage of that the black men do you think? And I don't have answers in my head. I'm just gay. Are FBA or not FBA?
That's a hard one. I wouldn't know.
It is.
It'd probably be like 50-50.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So my thing is, we go all the way out to 25%. Now I'll say this: when you usually see people talk about Pearl on social media, is it usually men or women? Like, yeah.
To be honest with you, I haven't seen anybody post anything about Pearl other than the white boys when they make fun of her.
Exactly. So, and even if it is 25%, our space, what I always tell people is if our space was able to railgun people like that, BGS would be like one of the first people that people would railgun. Like, there's other people that we would railgun, and he's not the only one. But other
BGS
people.
isn't nobody. BGS is a nobody.
BGS is a nobody compared to who? Compared to Pearl?
We're compared to Tommy Sotomayor, the god of all
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the wrong answer.
Whoa! What do you mean that's the wrong answer? Tommy's eternal. Without Tommy, there wouldn't be no BGS. Without Tommy, there would be nobody here.
You got 30 seconds. It's 8:59. If he's still on here by 9, I'm done.
Oh.
What? You hate Tommy that much? You hate Tommy that much?
This is God Hand. He's a Tommy fanboy, Ed. I mean, that's his character.
I'm not even arguing that. It's when that shit hits 9, I'm done.
Oh God.
It's up to you. I told you how long I was going to be up here, and I've been up here longer than what I said.
Oh, that's true.
It's up to you, so you can kick me. It's all right. It's all right. I know you don't want to talk about Tommy.
All right. Is it that bad? All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus. All right. We'll see you in the chat, God Hand.
I'll see you in the chat.
He's not that bad, Ed.
It's still really not. 9. Tommy's not a serious person. Oh, it's just 9. Quick with the trigger. I'm not even having a conversation. If anybody tells me that the information BGS has brought is a nobody compared to Tommy, that tells me you're more here for entertainment and activism, which goes against what I'm talking about. Meaning I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
I mean, it's not about who we like. Anybody to sit here. I mean, shit. David Carroll has done more for the space than Tommy. I'm not gonna shit on Tommy when he ain't here, since that's his fanboy. But it's well known I don't like Tommy. So anyway.
Oh, speaking of David Carroll, what do you think about him simping for the pink pill years back?
I mean, he was trying to get some pussy. That don't take away anything he said. I mean, people do all this distractionary shit like that shit. That's okay. He was trying to fuck her. That don't change what he said about all them other bitches. Now it'd be different if he was trying to fuck her. Karen is not like an ugly chick. Now, granted, she's old now, but she's not an ugly chick. But I mean, more people have done that than I care to admit. You're not gonna catch me saying something about somebody, and then me trying to fuck them after I talk some shit about a chick. But hey, you gotta remember, David Carroll was an exer. So that don't nullify nothing that he said. By the way, on the flip side, Harrison, I'm not gonna get in a rumor, but Harrison was still be fucking black men. All the shit she be talking. When
Oh
she
yeah,
was
well that's just like Cynthia G, of course. I mean, that's obvious.
So but the truth is that is okay. He was trying to get some pussy. Does that mean that all the disagreements he had with her don't matter? I think Janelle Monáe is with that bullshit. I don't like Janelle Monáe. I'm not gonna say she's not a good actress, and I'm not gonna say she ain't got a good body. Those two things can be true.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yeah, who is this, by the way? Very Good Lie. Speak up. Hello? All right. You're like breathing. Who is this? All right. I don't know. You're breathing mad hard. That's weird. You can stay in the. You can stay out of there. Nope. That's really weird. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy's got his fans, and it is what it is. But
that's right. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Fair enough.
I still got David Carroll's whole zip file too. It's not in the it's in my Discord, but I'm gonna move that into the other Discord too.
Okay.
These new people would lose their mind if they heard David Carroll. They all see that's a hate group.
Do you think the new Portal niggas are eventually gonna burn out themselves? All the new niggas that came after Kim Samuels and all that. You think they're just obviously they're just gonna.
I mean, they haven't. I mean, Media Man, a lot of them haven't. But the thing is, they're more built to try to grow. So if there's money in it, they'll talk about it. So what else people want? But people been talking about this space burning out for a long time. This space has been going on for longer than a lot of people even know, and they've been talking about the shit burning out. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's not. Like people keep talking, like they keep wishing upon a star that the shit would just die. And my thing is, I don't know why people just don't move on from the space. Like it's like they want to be here when the shit is over to say, "Ha ha!" It's like that's some weird shit, man.
I do think people. I think most dudes will jump ship eventually because they've heard everything that needs to be talked about, and then maybe just go into other sectors on Black YouTube.
Well, I mean that would have. I mean, yeah, granted, but people already do that because people don't just listen to the space, and the space evolves as stuff happens. So obviously, there's certain things we like. The thing about it is, paternity fraud is coming. That shit is coming. It's a lot of stuff that's actually going to be happening that's been talked about. And as a political, it's kind of saying that this space is going to be over is saying like talking about red and blue politics is going to be over.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's fair. I won't ever be.
Now it may be different people talking about it, but honestly, when you look at what there is the Clubhouse, there's like a certain group of channels, and then there is a greater conversation that Black men are having about their environment and whether it's however they choose to have it. And I don't think that's going anywhere because that's more of a product of social media more than anything. And that may change slightly, just like as the new people take over, they may not have an official manosphere, but this information is more common than it used to be. So it's more in the mainstream than it once was because the environment on the ground is critical. Winter is here. And so women are going to want answers, and they are not going to like the answers that they get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of the Password Bros, what do you think about the Floyd Fiddler arc and the Password Bro channels getting deleted? Well, at least some of them. A lot of them are getting deleted.
Not a Password Bro. Floyd said that I was out way before he did this. That's number one. Number two, I said this on my own channel. I mean, I rock with Austin. I'm not trying to link Austin to Floyd, but at the end of the day, a lot of people wouldn't know who Floyd was if it wasn't for Austin. And I mean, the thing is, Floyd did his own thing. Every time a Black person does something, it's always an isolated incident. or a white person does something, it's an isolated incident. Black people do stuff, it's always us as a group. So at the end of the day, Floyd is not reflective. That's why it's such a big deal, because what you think black men are just masterminds that haven't been caught? You know, I ain't talking about you, but I'm saying like rhetorically, they haven't been caught, but that's what they're doing. All the people that like Diddy, all these other people, they did this shit in the United States. And it's horrific what Floyd did. And but you know, we'll see if that's really what he did or what happened. But I mean, let's be real. People don't want black men to travel because of resources. That's part of female nature. They don't want resources to leave. If that becomes popular, that's going to create a thing where resources are going to leave. And let's keep it real. Other races of men are not going to spend as much money as black men are willing to. Nobody's spending more money on other women more than they do generally their women as a group. And nobody wants to have that conversation. So what happens is we take everything and we blow it up. That's the first part. The second part on the deletion shit, it's unfortunate, but I mean, any stuff we do, even me, I'm not gonna lie. I need to even though I have downloaded most of my videos, I still need to have another round that I can do. That comes for us all. I personally, you know, sex tourism on YouTube is cool till it ain't. Personally, I listen to Passport heavy. I don't you know, that's not smart. It's not, because whenever there's like a political situation, that can happen to anybody. And so when you get to a certain size, you need to protect yourself and stuff. But you know, I haven't traveled in a while. People want to do what they do. That is what it is. But I predate Passport Bros. In fact, King Sim is the one that came with the name. I know the person that came with the name. So I mean, I go back to Tyler and all of that, which is a different situation.
Wait, you said King Sigma came up with that name?
Yeah, he came up with. Yeah, he's the one that came up with the name.
Wait, you mean King Sigma from years back? He had like a small channel. He did that? Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Jeez. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know where he's been.
You're going back to that leverage, even though you're a small channel thing. Like impact.
All right. Oh, damn. I did not know. Ty, what's up? Passport Bros causing a drought for black women. All right.
I mean, they're not really causing a drought, but like at the end of the day, women want a socialized dating environment. They want a dating environment. They want to do what corporations do. They want to privatize profits and socialize losses. And understanding female nature, I don't even blame women for doing this. When you understand female nature, and female nature is about a mob group. It is predictable that they're going to protect their resources. And even men that they're not sexually attracted to, they still want those men to spend money on them. They still want to go on dates. They still want dudes to buy, or people could say, okay, let's say, oh, they're not attracted to them. Okay. They still want dudes they're not attracted to buy them drinks, because the dudes that they want don't have to do that like that. They don't. And so that's the purpose that those dudes serve. When it comes to men, when you look at, there's breeders, there's drones, and a lot of those men occupy drones. So if dudes start taking their economics and it's the same thing that black women have with men playing video games too much. That's not money, that's time, that's attention. So that's why a lot of them have an issue with video games, black women, unless they make money in that space. Right? Which is not a lot. It's not a lot of women that make money in that space. So that's why they have a problem with it. God help you when A6 finally comes out. You know, so it's the same principle. This is just money. If you popularize dudes traveling overseas, black men, here's the thing. It don't got to be most black men. Imagine if like a big percentage of the top 10% of ballers did it. So imagine if your streamers made it, like, look at what iShowSpeed is doing right now.
Yeah, actually, I have a question for
you. Imagine if you see what DDG, I'm Nigerian, is doing. If you popularize that, whether it's Africa or anywhere else, that's money that can potentially leave. That's a leverage point. And black women, just like white people, are very sensitive to places where white supremacy is not as potent. Black women are very sensitive where they don't have leverage points. And with dudes travel, there's no leverage. I've always said it. I'm for everybody traveling. I celebrate black women traveling too. Well, oh, you just saying it? No, because black women traveling, they're going to realize, yeah, you're not going to get more out there than black men are willing to do. Because most of them dudes don't got money like that. And if they do, they're not spending the global middle class ain't really willing to spend it on you. And if you're trying to get something that's black, you know, good luck. Because the dudes that's got money that's comparable to Americans in Africa or overseas, they're not gonna put up with the type of shit African Americans put up with. If they got the same or more money than we have, they're not putting up with the same shit. Not that black women are bringing.
Well,
they're not.
Going back to iShow Speed. So, what do you think about his African tour? And then you had a video or stream roasting up Nigerians. What did the Nigerians do? But first question on the African tour. What do you think about the African tour?
I mean, you know, the tour was great up until, you know, the North Africans, the North fucking substitute teachers. Cause they ain't really originally from there anyway. You know, the Moroccans showed their ass, the Algerians showed their ass, the Egyptians. That's kind of
Egypt wasn't that. Egypt didn't go so well.
I'm willing to give the Egyptians a little because they just like that. But the Algerians and the Moroccans, fuck them. I hope Trump finds a reason to do something.
Yeah, okay.
I'm dead ass. So
he left North Africa now. He's in West Africa now. He did Senegal today, so you might do.
You know, he did what he did. I'm glad he held it down with what he did, and he didn't act out or act all sad and stuff. I mean, the tape is the tape, so they'll realize how they made their country low key look bad. I guess. I mean, here's the thing: y'all not liking black people ain't gonna make more white people come there. They literally think countries are pieces of shit. Morocco is kind of like in the middle, but Algeria, no one gonna give a fuck about Algeria.
Yeah, that Morocco stream was. What I saw there was pretty nice, but
I was particularly disappointed in Morocco. But as far as the Nigeria, I forgot. I gotta go back to the video, but they did something to piss me off to go off like that. Because I usually don't. I got a lot of Nigerians that watch my shit, so I forget. I'm blanking on what they did, but they did. It was something they did. They really made me.
I assume so because I didn't listen, but I saw your title. I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, what?
I made a 5-minute disclaimer that I got Nigerians that watch me. I don't have issue with Nigerians in particular. Godfrey is like somebody I always talk about when it comes to anybody that's not FBA, let alone Nigerian, as a good gold standard of like what a real person should be. Not necessarily he should be like that, but I mean as far as their kind of way they deal with African Americans, which Godfrey don't kiss people's ass. Godfrey is, but he understands the realness of the shit. But it was something they did piss me off. Like I do a lot of videos, man. Like so,
yeah.
Sometimes I usually have to blank on it, but it's not coming to me with it. But it was. I don't just pop off for no reason. I did get a lot of comments about that. People that felt some type of way, but it was some I know it was some arrogant shit that they said, and that's why I came and I was talking about. I said, "Yo, motherfuckers, and a lot of Nigerians that hate it globally. Sometimes I think Nigerians come here and they get that model minority bullshit treatment from white people. So it's like they forget that, like globally, Nigerians are not really like that. Not like that, you know. Even in Africa, and that's what that video was. It's like y'all talking to us like y'all got bigger problems to be fucking worried about than saying some stupid shit about African Americans. You know, I don't know what it is with this fake rivalry bullshit, you know, because it ain't on our side. Remember, Ime Adoka is half Nigerian. I defended him. It's a lot of dudes that be having Nigerian ancestry that I be defending. So I don't be like, oh man, he Nigerian, fuck him. No. So when motherfuckers coming up with that stupid shit, it be like, yo, that shit is getting tiring. And they caught me on the right day.
Okay. What do you think about Kai Kanat's little go on the close, and he has his other channel where he's reading out loud? And
I don't know. I've always been a more iShow Speed person. I was kind of done with Kai a little bit once he said black people have no culture.
I think he's African. Isn't he African? I think so.
He's Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
He's trained.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So he supposedly apologized. You know, I didn't hear that. I never watched Kai like that. But the thing about Kai that I don't really like about the reading thing is Kai's audience is very young. iShow Speeds is too, but it's not nowhere near as young as Kai's is. And Kai's audience leans very, very young. That's why he had the thing with his room and all of that. And for you not to be able to read, I mean, you could say it's a brave thing, but at the same time, motherfuckers are gonna pull from that. Well, Kai got this money, he can't read, so is it really that important? And so he doing what he doing. It is what it is, but he got one more point in me. Like, and another thing is, it's like, nigga, I get it, man. You lost the bitch. Damn. You're 23. He's acting like a 16, 15-year-old losing female. And that's kind of bothersome, especially with this space that exists. Obviously, he wouldn't have got as big if he was talking red pill shit. But the reality is, Kai reminds me on why this fucking space exists. Because this space would be like, motherfucker, you need to learn to fucking read and with the time you got. But that's people like that remind me on why this space is still needed.
Okay. Yeah, Kai, he's pretty young, just like ISO Speed. I think ISO Speed is turning 21 tomorrow, I think.
He ain't pretty young to not be able to read. He ain't pretty young to be crying over no female he was dating for like 4 months. He ain't that young. 23, you should be up like, we ain't talking about somebody he almost married. We talk about somebody no. He ain't that young. He's like 23, I think.
Mm-hmm.
His bitch bounce back is supposed to be better than that.
Yeah. You niggas can hit the link. Don't be afraid.
Ain't nothing to be afraid about. Like, I ain't gonna be on. I got what time? How long is this stream? Yeah, I've been here 2 hours. So I mean, y'all got like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do a panel talking about how I ain't shit, then
Well, no. I mean, like I said, the pins are the link is always pinned, and we just talk a lot of shit here. But we don't really debate here either, because that's not fun. So.
Well, it's like people want to put me on the witness stand and shit, and it's like, who the fuck are you to put me on the?
Wait, no, you're not on trial. At least not today.
Like John Bernthal, in fucking The Punisher or Daredevil. It's like, who the fuck y'all to put me? Like, it's crazy because I don't be doing that. Even with FD Signifier, when I got him on Bernard, I asked a simple question: do you think the black community is a patriarchy, matriarchy, gynocracy, or something in between? I gave him room to answer what he answered. He didn't want to say it was a patriarchy, but he tried to say it's like a failed whatever. I said, cool. When did it fail? Let me know when it was working. That way I can go do my research. He didn't want to do that because I know he's a liar. But they were still honest questions. They weren't like, yeah, man, let me ask you about Pearl, some bitch I never talk about. You can ask me about Cheyenne Brown, all that. It's like because a lot of people don't like Pearl. And they think it's this gotcha moment. Like, it's this black men are in love with white girls. I've always said the Latin woman, you got black women that get behind Natalie Nunn, Cardi B, and Erica Mena that is called black women roaches, burnt bitches. Yet people financially support them. Them motherfuckers are famous because of black women. But y'all talk about some chick that got kids, that had money from her daddy, that decided to get on YouTube and do reaction channels. Even the dude that came up, he said that Pearl had 25% of audience. That ain't like no strong 25%. You don't see, if you look at any video about fucking Pearl, you are not getting the sense that shit is full of black men, black people, black men that are all up in that comment section. It is not. You get a sense that Fresh and Fit is a bunch of white boys and a couple of others. So people really be acting like, and then they act like it comes from this space. Pearl is big enough to where, like, it's crazy, man. And it's like, because you don't like her, because she bothered. Just when I said about Tommy, I don't like Tommy. But hell, Tommy will tell you he didn't come from this space. You can make an argument way more than he did. And then people are like, PGS is a nobody, unlike Tommy. And I'm like, Tommy is an entertainer. What have you learned from Tommy? Really? Like for real. And again, you don't gotta like BGS, but it's like people be playing it. This ain't Duke versus UNC. Niggas be having parasocial relationships with these motherfuckers.
Well, do you believe that some of these some people are trying to live through YouTubers, especially in this space?
I'm not saying they trying to live through me, but motherfuckers, I do think Anton got a lot of people where that's true. Once you get to a certain level, especially like that, especially if you're in the mix like that, you know, with panels and stuff. Oh yeah, and I think Anton's got that. Tommy had that when he had bigger subscribers. Even though all the people that fuck with Tommy, they never fuck with Tommy off of YouTube. I noticed that. They never follow Tommy anywhere else other than YouTube. But hey.
Okay.
So,
Godhand's asking, what did you learn from BGS?
He said, I said it earlier in the stream. I said BGS is connected a lot of geopolitical dots when it comes to stuff. That's the biggest thing. I would say the octane scale when it comes to class, because class is something that's not really talk. When we talk about class, we talk about like the talented 10, the boule, and then we talk about, you know, broke ass motherfuckers and everybody else. People have been trying to get him to write a book on the octane stuff. Class. When it comes to the matriarchy, I didn't realize how Crystal that was really the cultural issue. I had an idea that there was an issue other than black men ain't just getting their shit together and stuff. But I didn't have actually a Crystal focus issue. So those are like the top 3 things.
Okay.
But I had an idea that I had an idea we weren't a patriarchy. I knew that shit. I'm like, these bitches talk too much shit for that. You know, so those are the top 3 things.
Okay, well, there's your answer, Godhand. There you go. Straight to the point.
I mean, I'm talking, you know, I ain't got to filter my shit through, you know, oh man, I need to be political. I mean, it's very few things I'm just going to say, fuck it, I'm not answering. And usually if it's not, I'm not answering, I'm just not going to put somebody's name on. Because like I said, and again, I literally have voice notes of people that, for the most part, they've given me permission that once I use AI to run their shit through a voice changer, I definitely want to put that out there because some people be dropping some hella game on some shit. And I'll be like, oh, wait, y'all hear this shit. I'm talking.
Yeah, Bronze, what's up?
I'm talking. I don't even want to say it, but yeah, it's a lot of shit. You'd be surprised. Like it's a lot of shit that doesn't make it to a YouTube video that's some really good shit. And I don't know how I'm gonna package it. I don't think I'm gonna put it on YouTube. It's gonna be something that's probably gonna be exclusive to the Discord. I mean, I'm not even gonna make it exclusive to like my Patreon. I'm gonna put it on the Discord. So it'll be on the Discord, it'll be unlisted, and I'll have it in a certain look. So yeah.
I think I don't know if you know Nidus Bishop. He's usually in the chats sometimes. Not in this channel, but I think Bishop was saying that Jessica X should have represented the Manosphere or something. Like she should be the leader or something like that.
I mean, like, no, number one, nobody's the leader of the space. I mean, even when Kevin was out, he wasn't the leader. You have people that are more like generals up in here, and that's based on the work they did, like Angry Man Oche, you know, BGS, Dr. Tiasan Johnson, you know. So, I mean, you know, I think Jessica X's stuff, I call it the Black Female Accountability Department. You got a lot more women that are in this space now than when Jessica was in this space. So the thing that they try to crowd, like, honestly, Shay Sade does a lot of what Jessica X used to do. They tried to come at her the same way, the females. But you got Messy. It's a lot of women. I mean, Corey has some of them on his stuff. Obviously, Crimson Cure. So, I mean, it's a lot more women now. So, you know, I mean, you know, she come back, them niggas would be willing to throw that money out there. You know how these niggas are. But that's all. I mean, that bothered the fuck out of people. But I'm like, shit, it's better that than giving a bitch giving it to OnlyFans or something.
I definitely know how these niggas are. Definitely, that's a fact.
Jessica X, if people are going to speak, you know, in our best interest from a perspective, I mean, their stuff is going to be welcome. People going to be on YouTube regardless. Like, Jessica X didn't have to say, I'm in the Black Manosphere for people to trick off that money. They didn't have to do that. So I don't know why people I get it, but damn, there's other ways to make money that people don't need. So I don't know why people get so mad for somebody else getting it.
So what's going on, Nate? He said putting women in the man space. So, I mean, you can't really confirm that that manosphere space is a man space, though. The
reality is, this is YouTube first. This is a virtual space. There's a big difference between me letting somebody in the Discord, that I say is for men, and people getting on YouTube. It's called freedom of speech, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of y'all be wanting. I mean, I don't know what y'all be wanting us to do. Y'all be wanting us to do y'all trolling, y'all bullying for you. There's men and women spaces. As far as I don't, again, people can make YouTube for what they want to make. It's a difference if you see people endorsing people, you see people constantly coming on channels, they're kind of vacuuming up subscribers. And even if they are vacuuming subscribers, to do that, they still have to have a sticky channel, meaning they have to have something that people want to be there for. Let me tell you something that was funny about Jessica X. And it was Grown Man Business that actually said this. Shout out to Grown Man Business.
Damn, I forgot about this channel.
The most promotion, Jessica X, a big reason why Jessica X got promoted to the level that she did was because y'all did her marketing for her. What do I mean by that? Y'all would say, I can't stand Jessica X. Oh my, this is the same bullshit y'all do with Pearl. But I can't, and remember, this is before shorts. Shorts didn't exist. So, oh God, Jessica X, and Grown Man Business said it. Grown Man Business, like, let me see who this is. He said it just like this, the Jessica X. Because y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up talking about her.
Oh,
the audience,
shit.
And when Grown Man Business went over there, he dropped $10 because he liked what he was hearing. He's like, okay, she sound like she know what she talking about. Okay, and what's the problem? And I used to always say, if Jessica X said some crazy shit, it's the same thing I said with Shay Sade. Because when they were talking about Shay Sade was going because she was critiquing Tariq Nasheed, which were valid critiques. Oh, she anti-FBA. She got a Nigerian dad, which, by the way, she said both of her parents have been here for like 3-4 generations, like both of them. But she got a Nigerian. She's half FBA. Blah, blah, blah. I used to be like, give me a clip that that's some crazy stuff. In fact, I went into her Twitter because I know how to search Twitter very well with Boolean operators and stuff. I found when she started to kind of critique FBA more, it was really once y'all start calling her a whole bunch of crazy shit, and y'all did it over time. She put up with y'all saying crazy shit for like 4 months, and then finally she just started critiquing the shit, because y'all just kept hitting on her. Because a lot of women didn't like what she was saying about women. They saw that as an angle, which really Shay Sade don't really talk shit about women like that. She just showed the truth about people. The divestment ain't all candy and rainbows that people present it to be, but she don't even be really dissing it too hard. She just plays the tape. In fact, she got a video that's really good, that's 30 minutes long, of a biracial chick that looks white that talks about her mom and her dad, and she didn't even talk. She played it for 30 minutes of shorts. And somebody gave that to me and really wanted me to listen to it. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy as fuck.
So the same thing is being repeated, though, not to the extreme.
What I was saying is most people found Jessica X through y'all bitching about Jessica X. Like, I'm not going to say, I say at least half. So y'all actually fed her other people that would donate. That's the irony. Jessica didn't do her own marketing. Jessica kind of did it like I did. She just showed the fuck up when she did, and she left when she did. No schedule, no nothing. Kind of similar to what I do, except her audio was better. My audio is, you can tell I really don't give a fuck. No, she didn't have no marketing plan. It just, and I'm not saying you should, but and she didn't even
look at Nate.
Well, she didn't even antagonize y'all in any kind of way to make y'all promote it. But y'all, fuck Jessica X. Do you support this? And most people did like, who the fuck is this? Let me see who this chick is. And y'all just, that in the interviews were like big for her as far as marketing. Talk about Mike Rashid, talk about he was in a fetal position when that Latin chick was trying to act like the Shining and busting her. She was very good at getting niggas to fuck. She should go work for the police because she's good at getting y'all motherfuckers to snitch. Or she should work for DJ Vlad.
No, well, the female. You don't really, like you said, you don't really watch the new Portal niggas, but a lot of those women have created channels, and it's pretty much Corbin copy, but not at the level of Jessica X though.
Shit. I think Courtney Michelle could have had a decent pop, honestly, but she was too. She wanted to like. She had this thing where she wanted dudes to. I don't know what it was. I guess she wanted dudes to trick on her like Jessica. I don't know. But she wanted to prove that y'all ain't really red pill. If you put this light skinned thing in front of you, dudes are just like will flip. And no, we were very serious about what the fuck we're talking about. And yeah, some of them niggas are gonna do some fucking donations. I can have my opinions on that as far as where the money should go, but I'm not no hater. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do, you know. You know, but yeah, she could have probably been at like 40,000 and be on 40, 50, 60 if she would have just did reactions. I mean, she had the face for it. She definitely did. And this is me putting my marketing hat on. I'm not even talking about in the black manosphere. I personally, I wouldn't tell a YouTuber to come into this space. Not because it's bad, but because this is not the most profitable space. You have to want to believe in it. Very few people are going to really make money via views. There's a better business strategy, but you have to believe. It's like this space is like being a fucking teacher. You don't do it for the money.
Fantastic. Is that you?
Of course. Who is only one?
What the hell?
Yeah,
Phantom?
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Chilling. Long time. How you been?
Hey, I can't complain, man.
All right. Well, we're talking shit with Ed.
Yeah. He keep asking me about. He keeps calling y'all portal niggas. I didn't even know.
Oh, no. Phantom's not a portal nigga though. He was before. He was before the Kevin Samuel and all that shit.
I don't know who the portal because you said those panels over there. So I mean, like
the new portal niggas are like Lakeith and all them.
No, well,
yeah.
Kudos. What you had like 40?
All the anti-manosphere, anti-red pill niggas that became red pill niggas.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, I was talking about something fucking, near and dear to my heart, bro. Fantastic was right yet again. I just love it, bro. I love it.
About what?
Or you're right on this time.
Y'all was talking about a former, female personality.
Well, she was in the chat, so I mean
that's not her. I think that's a troll account, Ed.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
She's not in oh, you double streaming?
Yeah, well, mobile, yeah.
Well,
on the mobile.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on the big one, so I don't know. I didn't see the other one. But either way, bro, again, like I said, it's just lovely to see this. Everybody's in love with fucking what's the girl name? She don't do live, she do all pre-records. Pink something.
Pink Lessons?
Yeah, Pink Book Lessons. Niggas swear by God by Pink Book Lessons. Niggas shout out Pink Book Lessons. Bro, she never even had an avatar.
Yeah, she does good work. Yeah, I mean, by this, I mean, I'm on the side of not showing your face, but the reality, it is harder not showing your face. But you can do it without. There's plenty of people to do it without showing your face.
No, I'm talking about the hypocrisy of it though, because niggas was like,
because she got no smoke, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Pink,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't she not get smoke? Because she does too. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
she does do
really apart. The thing about it is, and this is why I defended a lot of people, quote unquote, kind of opting out, not officially like manosphere gangbanging. Is because number one, there is an algorithm cost first that creators don't talk about, but also it's all the other bullshit. Pink Book did because she used to do Jason Black stuff, Corey Holcomb stuff, and then what really blew Book up. She kind of came up the same way Poor Man came up, except like she was able to do the news stuff and not get banned, and she would just focus it more on Black stuff. So like when you catch that in certain cities and stuff. The algorithm will blow that up because it's almost like you're almost like a news channel versus more of a blog and talk channel. And that's not easy. If you can pull it off, that'll rocket you up. And she was very good at commentary on that in the news way, the who, what, where, what, when, with it. And she still does it. Like with Atlanta, started wilding out, different stuff. But yeah, she's good. She really hasn't said. She said one thing I disagree with, but nothing really pissed me off. So.
No, I'm just saying, man. Hey, it everything happens in due time, like
Well, yeah, people always talk shit, man. They always be full of shit. That's why when people came up here asking me about different people, different this, talk about the manosphere, the hate group, and I'm like, get the fuck out.
I still never seen that shit because they were saying that for as long as when I first even got into this, and it was like, oh, you guys on the hate watch list and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, I promise you this. If that was true, I wouldn't be doing this shit. I was active duty military, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because if you in the military, you had any time for that.
I never even got talked to about. I never got talked to about my YouTube channel ever, motherfucker. Once I started messing around with Twitter when I was on deployed, and the only time I ever got talked about anything social media wise, bro, was Twitter, and I was on Twitter for like maybe a year, and that was my last year in the military. So I don't know, man. It's just crazy to see it because everything, and you know, as much as I may disagree with people. One of the things that was constantly said when I got here, and I never doubted it, but I didn't understand it at the level because, you know, I'm not here. But this shit truly is like 5 years ahead of everybody because just look at it now.
Yeah. And again, some people probably looking back, probably something out there I think should have been made more clear. And I'm just saying this for content creators is we should have really identified, people should identify, okay, I'm not saying people don't care about real shit, but are you here? Do you want to grow or not? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you really care about turning this into something to make some money, people would have had sensibilities when it comes to that. Because, like, you got a dude by the name of Cut to the Chase that was a part of this space early 2.0, and he kind of divulged and did his own thing, but he still do the content, but he does it more like Pink Book does it, except puts his face on it. If you look at his channel, you see exactly what I'm talking about. Even George Macon, George Macon, I get on his nerve, but George Macon ended up, doing his own thing, and it took him a year, but eventually that shit popped. We would probably have more sensibility to that to identify. I don't give a fuck about growing, so that way people wouldn't have got swept up in the algorithm as much. The algorithm does shadow banning, but other than that, since you up here, I do got a question for I head out. I'll probably be at 10-15 minutes. So what are your thoughts on the anti-core situation?
Hey man, it was the Black YouTube Event of the Year, bro. If you had Black YouTube Awards, he won. I don't know if you're gonna be able to top that.
Could you imagine if
here comes a new challenger.
So asked me about Ramil, and I told him, I said Ramil could have had like 100,000 subs. Like I do believe if he was stuck with it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah.
If Ramil would have took it serious and not kept quitting or whatever the fuck, Ramil would have been one of the people that like could have transcended the algorithm.
Yeah. Could you imagine if this happened when he was still making videos?
What happened?
The Anton thing.
How come y'all didn't transcend the algorithm?
Look, man, I'm not entertaining dick riders tonight, brother. So
ain't nobody riding nothing. I'd be over.
I'm not entertaining grown man dick riders tonight, brother.
Ain't nobody riding.
I'm not entertaining grown man dick riders tonight. What were you saying, Ed? Go ahead, Ed. I'm listening to you.
Well, I'm Fantastic is following the people. Fantastic. Why haven't you transcended?
I'm not entertaining grown man dick riders, bro.
I'm holding you accountable.
What happened? I'm just asking,
bro. Why you always concerned with my life, brother?
No, I'm just. This is a panel. We're talking about transcending the
algorithm. And I told you, brother, how about this? I am not of the LGBT.
Hold on.
I was just something LGBT. Now you sound like Corey. Now you sound like Corey. What you mean this LGBT?
Making me uncomfortable, brother.
Well, hop off the panel if you uncomfortable. Then how about that?
Nah, you the bitch ass nigga. You can hop off.
Chill, bro.
Just got up here.
The type of shit that happened. So Fantastic got what, like 40,000 subscribers? With shout out to you for getting that. I got 10,000.
Ed, you want to survive in TikTok,
and we're getting harassed.
You want to survive on TikTok. You want to survive on TikTok.
Harassed? Wait. Y'all are literally using the female talking points. Y'all literally using the female talking points that y'all say that women use against y'all. One saying that y'all being another person said they being harassed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, stalker. I said it.
I said it.
How am I stalking you?
I already told you that.
How am I stalking you? I be over here.
You've been stalking me for too many years, bro. So like I said, me and you,
I am on this panel.
Nah. I got no respect
and
for a whole.
You know I'm on this panel. Are you stalking me?
To you in your face, too. You a bitch. I'll tell you. And then this ain't no tough shit. This ain't no fake Corey Holcomb shit. It's real shit. If I see you fucking gay, you know what it is.
The Corey Holcomb stuff is that you saying that you feel uncomfortable and saying
you run the other way and call the
police. No, man, I'm not about to play this game.
Fantastic. You know that was on WWE shit. You know that was some WWE shit. That was some WWE shit. Even Tommy said that was some WWE shit.
Corey and Anton. Hold on. God and Apostle Tommy. Yeah, Corey and Anton was WWE. That's kayfabe. I'm talking to Gabe.
Yeah, that was kayfabe. Yeah, that was some.
Gabe know I'm not playing. That's why he's not saying that.
Fantastic.
Gabe,
go. We saw you fall. We saw you laid out.
If Gabe hired a professional fighter, would you fight him?
Who? You said what?
If
The
Gabe
thing
hired
about
a
it is
professional
that
fighter, would you fight him?
No, I will fight Gabe.
Fantastic.
No,
you were supposed to be my elder. You're supposed to be older than me.
I will beat Gabe. I will beat Gabe to shit
would
down
you
his legs.
Oh,
let me tell you, I am absolutely too far in my life and too beyond you to even fight.
No,
I'm not. I would never listen. I would never risk anything in my life to put my hands on you.
You my little
I would never risk anything in my life.
But you
approach me.
I'm not interested. Stop chasing me around.
If you approach me,
chasing me around. Every time I see you from here on out, you just a bitch, and I'm gonna talk to you like a bitch ass nigga because you can't do shit about it.
I'm
okay,
not
but you're on the
online
internet. Wait. You're on the internet. Fantastic.
And I mean fantastic.
Fantastic. You are 40 plus making YouTube threats. Wait. You are 40 plus making YouTube threats. How manly is that?
You ain't have none of that shit to say.
How manly is that? You were literally on the panel saying you're gonna beat up somebody.
You have none of that shit to say about fighting, nigga. When they ask you about the
fantastic. You are literally on the panel threatening something. You're 40.
All right, so I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna remember this.
Bye, Sassy Eddie. We heard enough from you anyway. We heard enough from you anyway.
Hold on.
You too.
What do you say, Ed? I can't hear you. Sorry. What do you say? Oh, where did Ed go? All right, he went back. All right, we're back. Don't worry, niggas.
40 plus making threats on the internet.
I'm not signing no autograph, man.
40 plus.
I'm not
that's you, fantastic. You still trying to become YouTube famous, fantastic. That's you. You need to fight for your life. You need to fight. You need to fight for better goals and opportunities. That's what you need to fight for. You don't need to fight nobody,
bro.
You need to fight against that algebra test.
You to get your ass.
You need to. I don't fight people. I am. Listen, I'm too beyond.
You never fought nobody.
Hold on. Question for you, Fanto. Comparing your experience with, like This Might Be Risky and all those other channels, everyone's cammed up, cameras, and everyone has a good mic and all that shit. What do you miss, like the old school shit where you're just, who cares what you look like, just talk your shit, or do you prefer that set?
Actually, no. That's aggravating now because it was fun at first, but I really do want to see who talking shit to me.
Okay. I get that.
I actually like that. That's one of the things. The only thing I don't like about like the new age is the bounty shit. I think that's stupid. It's good for money, but it's anti-conversation, right? It's anti-thought. But yeah, the camming up shit I agree with because it's too many people, bro. You don't know who the hell talking shit. Motherfucker have a whole half a leg and half an arm and talking all kind of crazy.
Okay,
or be a weirdo looking ass nigga like Gabe. So I mean,
okay, that's fair. I was just wondering
why are you concerned with the way that I look? You talk about homosexual stuff.
Hold on,
why are you concerned with the way I look?
You concerned about everything in my life, weirdo ass nigga. So
I'm on every single Soul panel. I'm on literally every single Soul panel, and you came over here.
Okay, my bad, brother. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. My bad. I'm sorry. I saw you in the chat, talking about you know what I'm saying, you was getting moist and shit because I was on the panel. So my bad, brother.
So Corey. All right. Fantastic, sorry, Corey. All right, that's brother. Pretty gay. All right, no Corey, bro. Because that has nothing to do with nothing. No Corey, you are making everything into a homosexual LGBT type of conversation. How you gonna talk about a man being moist and then you talk about fighting somebody? How you put both of those two things back to back? What we doing here?
Easy, because you a bitch ass nigga, like I told you. I know you can't fight. I know you ain't about nothing. You a hoe.
I'm not gonna fight you. I have to.
Yeah, you're not gonna fight nothing. You a hoe.
Because you're not worth. Listen, think about me fighting you. You think you really worth fighting for me?
No.
You think I'm really?
You don't want to pay the.
You think I'm really? Listen. Let's talk about the logistics of it.
Really?
Let's talk about the logistics of it. Right?
Let's talk. You don't want that to come out your pocket, dog.
No. Let's talk about the logistics of it. You want to fly to Detroit, or I fly to wherever you at.
Hold on.
And we meet up somewhere, right? We meet up somewhere, and we argue for a little bit. then we
No argument at
put on
all.
some boxing gloves and fight? Is that really how you envision things?
I mean, that's cool with me. I mean, I wouldn't want it to be a street fight. I wouldn't want it to be. I want it to be something organized. So you know,
If that's cool with you, then you really don't have nothing going on in your life. You really don't have nothing. If you really think that I'm a waste some money. If you really think I'm a waste some money to come to where you at and box you, you really don't have nothing going on.
See, Gabe, look, you running.
You don't have nothing going on to think I want to fight you.
Now, where is it
off
at?
of YouTube?
What's the name? Said
Crazy.
Hey, man, listen, the format is already out there, Gabe.
Look,
Gabe,
my assets
people will pay.
The format of failures. The format of failures.
Hold on. See, Gabe running scared, and Gabe making all these excuses. Gabe,
I'm not making no excuses. You're not worth me fighting, fantastic. You're not worth me fighting. That's not an excuse. That's a reality.
Shut up. Stop making excuses, bro. Hold on. Listen. I'm not expecting you to pay shit. I'm not expecting to pay shit. Hey, man. For the sake, they said Manosphere Boxing fucking League finally starting 2026. First match.
Let's go.
Gabe versus fucking Fantastic. We'll
Fantastic.
get paid. I'll beat
You're a
your
loser. You're a loser if you really think that I'm gonna participate.
Hey man, it'll be all right.
Manosphere Boxing League. You really think that? Come on, like you're an absolute loser if you ever think I would participate in some bull crap like that. Manosphere Boxing League. No. I just have better things to do in life than to box with some losers online. No, you're not worth it. Fantastic.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right these out.
Manosphere.
Hey, I'm not telling him to say it again. Gabe know what it is.
Let me tell you some of the goals I have in 2026. While y'all boxing, hold on one second, guy here. While y'all boxing and meeting up and getting paid $10, $20, $30 to box, I'm expanding my real estate business. I'm looking to be promoted within the space that I'm in. I'm up here putting out publications. I'm up here creating courses. I'm up here taking care of my family while you goofies are meeting up to box over YouTube talking point conversations. You are not worth me doing boxing nobody. So don't try to act like I'm running from you. I just have way better things to do. I just have way better things to do than to box with some goofies online. That's all I got to say.
I'm not worth fighting, but I'm worth you watching and beating off. I'm not worth fighting, but I'm worth you
Why
watching
are you
and
gay?
beating off me fighting another man.
Why are you gay? What do you mean beating
gay.
off? What are you talking about? Who said beating off?
I'm talking about your
question.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about your
Am I on every single time that you go live?
Yeah.
Huh? I'm asking. So, am I on his panel every single time that he goes live?
Yeah, you are.
So then, why does Fantastic think I'm over here looking for him?
Because you came up here to talk to me.
No,
it was fantastic.
Even in the the chat, the name of the thing that has nothing to do with you. What are you talking about?
I know that
it says Edward Anderson
to address me clearly, but it's all right, Gabe.
Oh
it's
my gosh, I'm here all the time. So why are you acting like I'm here for you? What are you talking about? Hey, go box, go box with your life. All right, go box over there with the Manosphere Boxing League. You goofies, have fun with that. I won't be participating.
You will never be able to do, bitch ass niggas.
Why would I want to box you? Why would I want to box you? I don't even know you.
What it feel like to be a bitch, Gabe?
So wait. So me not participating in the YouTube Black Manosphere Boxing League in some way challenges my manhood. Wait. That in some way challenges my manhood. My guys, I'm talking to somebody 40 plus right now. I can't believe it.
You do nothing about it.
Nobody I know 40 plus talks like you, man.
I got you.
Niggas will beat you up.
I'm a coward.
You do nothing about it. You pussy.
I'm a coward because I won't box on YouTube from YouTube conversations.
You as a man are a lesser man. You know it. That's all I'm saying, bro. You're a lesser
Fantastic. Man. I could give you an internship right now. What you mean a lesser man? I could give you a job. Like, what are you talking about? I can give you a job right now. What you mean lesser man? What you mean lesser man? If you really finish that engineer degree, I could have given you an opportunity.
but you slack because you're trying to be a YouTube boxing celebrity.
A motherfucking
Talk about a lesser man. Boy, you can't even get nobody no opportunities. You can't even expose anybody to anything.
Gabe, I don't.
You're trying to box.
Wait, I want
You're trying to box.
I want to hear Gabe's side. So you can employ him with internship and what else?
No, I'm just saying the opportunity. Because back then, I don't know if you knew the history, but he used to say, "Oh, when I get out the military, I'm about to go for an engineering degree."
Okay.
And I had already finished my engineering degree when he was saying all that. So when we was going back and forth, I would ask him, like, "Hey, have you finished that degree?" Just like we always ask Azrael, "Has he gotten that tech job?" So he be talking something. He talking about a lesser man.
Azrael is a CPA now. He said he's a CPA.
He don't know what he is.
I don't know what the fuck
Azrael is a passport, CPA, tech data scientist. That's what Azrael is.
Wait, Azrael, aren't you? You're not FBA though. Isn't Azrael from somewhere or something?
Stealing jobs.
Azrael didn't even know that.
Azrael's Caribbean. What is he talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I asked him what debit and credit is, he's like, "What? What the fuck is that?"
Wow.
I got my debit card and my credit card. He don't know what the fuck that is.
All right.
So Fantastic talk about some lesser men.
Yeah,
Fantastic, please.
Lesser.
What makes me lesser than you?
Everything about you.
Everything about me.
You know what it is.
No, I don't. That's why I ask.
You do. I ain't gotta ask. Again, we know what it is. This is why you're so obsessed with me. That's what makes you a fucking lesser man. Whatever you see me, nigga, you get excited and you just gotta talk to me. And that's what it is. That's what makes you a lesser man. The fact, no matter that you know more about my life than I know about yours, and you keep telling about shit from 2 years ago.
Fantastic. It's not a lot. No, I just have an impeccable memory. I have an impeccable memory.
It shows me, bro.
That's one thing that's one difference between me and you.
It shows me the very important place that I have in your life, Gabe, and that's sad, bro. That's
fantastic.
Sad,
it's not a lot of data. It's not a lot of information that you really got going on to remember. It's very easy to remember how you said that you was going to run for office, how you said that, hey, when I get out the military, it's about to be on and popping, but you keep getting strikes. How you said that you was going to go for an engineering degree. It's not a lot going on with you, Fantastic. It's not a lot. It's like about 3 to 5 things.
Tell me how long I've been in the military,
It's about 3 to 5 things that's very easy to remember about you.
Military, Gabe.
I think that you know that I'm not about to answer questions that you already know the answer to.
I think almost 2 years.
Answers that I know you know the answer to. You stupid ass nigga.
So if you know the answer, don't ask me.
What's the likelihood of me running for fucking office 2 years removed from fucking military retirement? Dummy.
What's the likelihood of you getting your engineering degree 2 years after the military? What's the likelihood of that?
How much you want to bet?
I'm asking you, what's the likelihood? Give me a percentage.
Highly likely.
Give me the likelihood.
Highly likely.
So you're getting an engineering degree 2 years after you get out the military.
Well, not an engineering degree, but a fucking.
Okay. I thought you was
in science.
I thought you had
in science.
It's a lot of bachelors in sciences. Come on,
aeronautical science, Gabe. You know it, Gabe. Come on.
Aeronautical science,
man. Yeah.
Okay.
Aeronautical science, Gabe.
Being that, you the dumb nigga that said
you the dumbass nigga that said you don't get credit for just going to the military, right?
What you gonna do with that? Fantastic.
You don't get no college credits for being in the military.
Hey, y'all.
Remember that?
Hey, aeronautical sciences degree. What happened to the engineering thing? What happened with that? The math was too hard. Math was too difficult.
I mean,
that calculus was kicking that butt.
I just don't
calculus
need
was
it.
kicking that behind.
Jesus.
Well, I never even had to take it, but this is what I'm saying.
I'll give you a calculus
to get an engineering degree. You do have to take calculus. Yes,
no,
you
do.
So let's not.
I don't need an engineering degree. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you need to go.
So then why you put that out there then?
Because I thought about it. And then, like I didn't know. I didn't know what I.
You said you was gonna get one, and you gonna show me after. Listen, it's not. You be lying. You be back there. You say I'm gonna get a degree, and I'm gonna show you. And the military gonna pay for it.
You're not important, Gabe.
No, you just put stuff out there, but you never really accomplish it. You're
not important.
An aeronautical science degree is a derivative of an engineering degree. It's not on the same level.
That's why I said it.
It's not on the same level.
I don't need an engineering degree. If I don't need an engineering degree to fucking be any further than what I'm going to already be, what would I even use it for? That's a waste of my time.
You don't need an engineering degree to enter into the Black Manosphere 2026 boxing league. You're right. You don't need an engineering degree. You really don't need an engineering degree to follow Tommy around on YouTube.
Gabe,
you don't.
Hey, hold on. What's wrong with
hold on, bro. You got it after this. Hey,
what's wrong with following Tommy?
I have not worked for 2 years,
nothing.
Gabe, and life is lovely, bro. I ain't
Right.
missing no bills. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I done traveled a little bit.
You can tell everybody. Listen, you
fuck I want to do.
you trying to make everybody believe
Gabe,
something.
that, Gabe. You got a job to check into, Gabe. Remember that? You know that internship you told me? That's why I told you, I don't want that
A job to check
into. No motherfucking job. I did it already, Gabe. I'm living my best life.
Fantastic. You were 20 years a slave. You were 20 years a slave. You were 20 years in the military. Making 20 years. I haven't even been working professionally 20 years. And you were slaving in that military for 20 years, running in the hamster wheel. What you mean?
Hey, when you live in this hamster wheel, I'm off of it, nigga. I'm free. You still own it.
20 years of your you done sacrificed 20 years of your youth.
On a hamster sacrifice. Everybody sacrifices
to make a couple of G's a month.
You stupid.
To make a couple.
Everybody works.
To make a couple.
Works, you dummy.
No, but it's different lanes. It's different speeds. Right? When you choose to be somewhere for 20 years, that's not a choice. That's a sentence. That's a sentence.
For the other fucking 40, that sounds like a good sacrifice to me, you stupid.
20 years is a sentence.
Me, you stupid
that's not a yeah, it is a sacrifice. You sacrifice your youth. No. Don't you see yourself now?
I look young.
You up here on panels trying to box with people. Is that what the 20 years gave you?
Gabe, I look younger than you, Gabe.
Huh?
I look younger than you. What you talking about? Sacrifice my
Fantastic. You look like a black lurch. You look like a black Frankenstein. All that gray. You look crazy. Fantastic. Nothing is young about you.
Nigerian nigga.
Nothing is young about you except for your mentality. Nothing is young about you except for your mentality.
The midget African is going to use a fucking height joke. That's all you got, Gabe?
Fantastic. You are stuck. You are stuck. You're stuck. You haven't went through life.
Hey, hold on. So, like, I'm gonna ask you the question again. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So,
because you're a child.
Okay, so Gabe, let's walk this down. So again, this nigga's obsessed with my life, like I told you, first and foremost, right? But let's walk this down. So,
I'm not.
I'm gonna talk to you. So
all right. Yeah.
Okay, I need your assessment. So I'm stuck, right? So I worked for 20 years. I retired. The day I retired, I started collecting my pension. Then I'm getting the fucking disability. Then I'm getting paid to go to school. Then I got the motherfucking little YouTube shit going. Then I got fucking other businesses going. Then I got investments going. Then I travel, I don't know, at least 3-4 times a year, whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Okay.
Then I make my own schedule. I do what the fuck I want every day of my life. So is that stuck?
Nah, it seems like you getting your passive income, retirement. You got a lot of things going. That's what it sounds like to me.
So I ain't skipped a beat, and I ain't got no clock to punch into. I ain't got no boss to answer to. Fuck an internship.
Fantastic. I am the boss. That's the difference between me and you. I am the boss. Fantastic.
No, you're not. No, you're not, bro.
20 years. Listen. You was 20 years slaving. Listen, wait. You was 20 years slaving. And I was 12 years becoming the boss. I am the boss.
Okay.
Yes. 20 years. Fantastic. That's what you gave up.
So why are you still working? Oops.
What do you mean? Why are you still working?
Oops.
What does that mean?
Still working? You gonna be retired at 20? Nope. So again, man, hey, I win again. Gabe,
what did you win at?
I beat your ass in the ring. I beat your ass as a man. Gabe, you lose. Okay,
right.
As much as you tell yourself you're a winner, Gabe, me and you both know you're a loser compared to me, Gabe. Okay, you can never be me. All right,
fantastic. Just because you say those words, just because you say I win, I'm better than you. I'm beyond you. I could beat you up. None of that means anything in the real world. None of that means anything.
Gabe,
none of that means anything.
The end of the world came, or there was some shit to where, hey, survival of the fittest, Gabe. I'm taking your shit first off GP because you a bitch.
Fantastic. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying.
I know
you stuck in TV. Listen, you stuck in TVs. You stuck in the Walking Dead series. You talking about something when the world ends. I'm coming for you first. What in the world? What type of 40-year-old man says goofy stuff like that?
Gabe, nobody's gonna look at me and say, "Hey, I can whoop him."
Nobody gotta whoop you. All they gotta do is put a bullet in you. You talk about the end of the. Just be listen. You're not smart. Fantastic. There's nothing smart about you.
Gabe, you know I'm smarter than you, Gabe. Gabe, you know
Fantastic.
my IQ high to yours, Gabe. We know you want to go there.
IQ?
Come on.
What are we doing here? Fantastic.
Hey man, stop it
What are
all
we
the
doing?
fumbling, brother. You gotta be faster. You gotta be quicker with this, Gabe. You gonna do this back
He
and forth.
said his IQ. Listen, no. The arguments that you're bringing forward are stupid.
Every time, Gabe, that's why you need. Hey, go find somebody.
Fantastic said, in the end of the world, he gonna be better than me. He taking my stuff, and then he said he got a higher IQ than me.
Yeah, I do.
So that's you being quick. That's you being smart and intelligent.
No, my IQ is me being smarter and intelligent.
How do you surmise that? Like, how do you think that your IQ is better than higher than mine?
You know it. Well, for one, you keep stumbling and fumbling while you're talking to me.
I'm not stumbling and fumbling. I'm just saying. I'm just talking.
Retort. All right. That tells you a lot, right?
Wait, just because you say something stupid and I don't have a retort to stupidity, that does not mean that it's something wrong with me. That means it's something wrong with your argument.
Taunt my degrees and all this other shit and all that. Gabe, I'm just me. You know it, Gabe.
I never flaunted. Listen. I didn't even mention my degree. Wait. I didn't mention my degrees at all this whole time.
Gabe,
but you know who did mention it? You did.
Not related
you mentioned my degree.
How are the other drugs going?
Fantastic. You mentioned my degrees. I didn't even mention my degrees.
You did, not me.
No, I didn't. You just said you're flaunting your degrees. I didn't even mention anything about my degrees.
Yes, you did. You said you had an engineering degree already. Remember, you stupid fuck.
That was way earlier. I'm talking about that's when I was talking to Soul. That's when I was talking. That's when I was talking to Soul. That's when I was talking to Soul. I did not talk. I did not flaunt any. Listen to the words.
You said it.
All right. See, this is.
I mean,
the knuckle dragon come. Hey guys, here comes the knuckle dragon. Here comes the window licking knuckle dragon.
You have a low IQ.
Listen, he gets loud. And it's so crazy because you got this Shure mic and it don't sound like real sure. This don't sound real sure. Why don't you put some of that aeronautical science degree into configuring that mic? Because this don't sound like no Shure. It don't sound like you coming from no Shure at all. This sounds your mic sounds horrible.
Drown your bitch ass out. How about that?
No, you're not. That's the thing. You're not drowning anybody out. Ask the chat. It sounds crazy. The louder and louder you get, the more distorted it becomes. You know about gains and filters.
Here comes a new challenger.
Let me see.
Hey, you
what's
guys.
Up, Joey?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, Joey?
What y'all doing?
I take a break.
Talking a lot of just talking.
Gabe was turning up.
Jalen.
Not really. It was medium.
Oh, all right.
But go ahead. I know y'all got other stuff to talk about.
Nah, I was just hearing what y'all was up here.
Nothing really. Fantastic, just doing what Fantastic does.
Fantastic?
Acting like he better than everybody.
What up,
acting like he got all this stuff going on when really he's just in that room by himself, streaming, trying to become a YouTube superstar.
You weirdo ass talker ass nigga. I ain't got to motherfucking act like shit. I put my life on the internet. Bitch.
Do you know what he invited me to? He invited me to a Black Manosphere boxing match.
Yeah,
he wanted me to. He really thinks that I'm gonna like fly or go to wherever he at and get into a boxing ring and waste my time with losers online.
Say the important part. In your ass.
Fighting is not a part of any of my goals in 2026, and it shouldn't be part of yours either. What are you fighting for? Your life? What are you fighting for?
You a hoe.
What's fighting for, y'all? Like what they fighting for some dollars?
For whooping a bitch ass nigga.
Bragging rights? What are they fighting for?
That's why I said, Gabe, you don't listen, brother. You don't comprehend. That's why I said I'm not fighting for rep or for fucking or for free no more, Gabe. So that's why I told you the Mansfield boxing match. I was joking, but I was semi-serious as to where, you know what I mean? Hey, it will be a paid event. It will be something to where we already had a format. You know, you came over there and you dick rolled when I lost the first boxing match to a real boxer.
Listen, if I fought you, I would lose more money fighting you than I would in my real life.
I'm not done, bitch.
So like, it's not worth it.
Hold on, bitch ass nigga, I'm not done. So you know how you came over there and you dick rolled.
It's not worth it. You're not worth me fighting. You're not.
You cared about the first boxing match when I fucking lost, right? Quote unquote.
Because it was funny to see you laid out and thinking that you about to be a 40+ boxing champ. You not Floyd, nigga.
Match, he was like, Floyd? I wouldn't fight.
You think he's Floyd, y'all? You think he's Floyd Mayweather boxing at 40? What you mean?
Ass nigga, I would never fight Fantastic because I'm a bitch.
I would never fight you because that's not in. Those aren't my goals.
Because you're a bitch.
I'd rather point and laugh at you losing than fighting you.
when a nigga lost, right? But then you ain't got shit to say. You hush mouth when a nigga win, and then when a nigga
I never followed it. No. I didn't even know you won anything. I didn't even think that you was gonna do it again because it's goofy.
You a bitch. That's what it is. You a bitch.
I'll be right back.
Ho, you're
All
not
right.
a man. That's why I talk to you like a bitch whenever I fucking talk to you. What's up, Joey, man? Let's go ahead, man. This bitch ass nigga don't matter. What's up?
I'm chilling. Y'all wild. Hey, Godhead might want to fight. Hey, Godhead, you still boxing?
Not real, but he said he a bitch.
You fought my supposed cousin? I guess you said.
No, I thought your cousin was the Prince of all African pizza, fucking Umar Johnson. I know Azrael was your cousin. Azrael horrible.
Oh, you want to fight Azrael? Oh man, we about to have a buck off. Everybody want to fight?
Y'all niggas forgot. Hey, we had this idea. So
yeah,
when did fucking Ramil say that shit? Mansfield Boxing League. That was what 21 or 2020?
Yeah, that was a while ago. You did. It was mentioned before. So
yeah, that shit was a long time ago.
Yeah, so this is risky. Did not invent that shit. That shit was already.
He the first nigga to put it together. Niggas
I just gotta say wait. I'll get to that weight.
Niggas that,
what weight? Guy,
you know what I mean?
What Azrael say? I didn't hear it.
He said you need to fight a treadmill. Godhand.
Azrael needs to stop lying. Azrael needs to fight a degree. That's what he needs to fight.
I'm really want to
Azrael
fight
needs to fight in
somebody.
classes that he's missing.
Huh? Who said that? Who?
Jalen, what?
Nah, it's Azrael bitching out. It's Azrael being a bitch.
So this is Jalen. This is the Jalen.
Yeah, that's the real one, yo.
Chill out, Jalen. Chill out, brother. I don't think nobody can legally fight you, brother. I think it's illegal to fight.
Man.
I know how to fight, dude. I'm 6'8", 221 pounds.
Nah, Jalen, you can't.
Jalen,
we can't fight at 40 gumps, Jalen.
Oh, man.
No bubble gumps, no 40 gumps.
Oh, Azrael in the chat. Oh, he wants to smoke.
He don't want no smoke. He said he want me to run a treadmill.
Oh God.
Man, y'all are funny, man.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. Easy.
I'll be on the punching bag.
Huh? What, Jalen?
I'll be on the punching bag, bro. I know how to hit harder.
Oh yeah, he does be on the punching bag. That's true. He does those videos.
All right, Jalen, man, keep it up, brother. Keep training.
Punches was slow as shit. Come on, Soul.
It's his fighting style, Joe.
I hit fast, Joe.
What style?
It's his own fighting style, Joe. I don't know the name of it.
The Floyd Mayweather style.
Oh, there you go.
Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd.
Yeah, just Floyd. You talking about Floyd that just got locked up?
Floyd who?
Nah, the boxing.
Floyd what now?
I'm trying to fight like James Toney, bro.
Like James Toney, those are two different styles, brother.
Way too different.
Well, at least he's training,
I mean, James Toney. I'm trying to fight like James Toney, bro.
Hey, Jalen, hey man, boxing is really good shape, brother.
You too light for James Toney.
Just don't ever get in that ring though. Don't do that. I think that's illegal, brother.
Jalen gonna start biting and shit.
Dude, I know how to fight, bro.
When was your last fight?
When last time you was in a fight, Jalen?
Back when I was a teenager, bro.
How long ago? That's a long time ago, ain't it? You 30 something.
Hold on, you talking about fighting that girl, Jalen?
No, it wasn't no girl, Jalen.
Yeah,
it wasn't no girl now.
You say broke her jaw.
Oh, yeah, her.
What?
I did hit a bitch, bro.
What now?
I did hit a female. Some girl hit me for no reason. I hit her ass back. That's it.
That don't count, bro.
That was the last fight, Jalen?
Yeah, I did hit a girl.
Discipline.
That was the last fight though. When was I'm asking?
Back when I was a teenager, some girl hit me for no reason. So
that was the last fight you had?
Yes, I did hit a girl.
Yeah, but we understand that. I'm asking, was that the last fight though? That's the one you referencing? That's the girl fight? Was the last fight?
Yes, bro. I did hit a girl.
Brother, don't never step in no ring, brother. Don't do that, man. Like I said, I think it's kind of but don't do that. The punching bag is good, Jalen. That's good, man. Stay on the punching bag, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because my uncle Allah told me to do it. If the girl hit me, I'm gonna have to hit the ass back.
Yeah, man. Hey,
don't blame your uncle.
Self-defense, brother. Did she all right? You didn't put her in the hospital or nothing, did you?
I almost did.
Damn.
Jalen, go play Roblox, man. Don't fight.
Chill, man. Y'all wild over here.
Go play some Roblox, man.
I had some myself, brother.
I'm gonna send you some V-Bucks or something. Fortnite.
Now I had some woman in other chat rooms.
Here we
talking
go.
About she gonna put hands on me. I'm like, if you put your hands on me, see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I will do it.
Nah, Jalen, you can't. Man.
That's gonna be a transformer. It's gonna be a transformer, Jamie.
Jalen, you gotta stall her out, man. Just don't hit her.
Fantastic, bro. If girl try to do me something, I'm gonna try to beat the shit out of her. I will do it.
You ain't gotta do all that, Jalen. Just grab her, Jalen. You like you say, you strong, brother. You strong. So just grab her and shake her. Don't hit her though, Jalen. Don't hit her, man. Just grab her and shake her. You know how you know like when you hitting a punching bag, right? And you trying to stop it. You trying to stop it from fucking, swinging back and forth. Just grab her like you grab the punching bag, bro, and just shake her. You ain't got to hit her, man. You ain't gonna go to jail for that, Jalen, because you punch her, Jalen, you going to jail. We don't want you to go to jail, brother. You definitely going to jail, Jalen.
I did hit a woman, Justice. I did. I did hit a
woman.
girl back. I was a teenager. Yeah, I did.
Was a girl, not a woman. Y'all was kids. See, that's why you get away with it, Jalen. You can't be out here talking about you whooping women's ass, bro. We trying to look out for you, Jalen.
That's free zone here.
I'm surprised Nate ain't in the chat. Where Nate?
He's in the chat. He's afraid to hit the link.
Where you at, Tender Boy? Chicken Tender Boy.
Yeah.
God damn, number 16, bro. I'm not mentally retarded, you dumb fuck. Damn.
Wait, what?
Hey, Soul, man.
Yeah.
It's always real, man. Y'all, it's real as always, man. Hey, man. Y'all got it, bro.
All right. He's
16. Keep calling him retarded.
Oh man. Well, shout out to Ed for coming through.
Damn, yeah, what happened to Ed? Man, that was a good.
I think
who ran him off? Guy here, you ran him off?
No, Gabe and Panther.
He didn't want to hear from the Apostle Tommy. That's what it is.
Yeah, he don't want to hear that Tommy shit. He don't fuck with Tommy.
But what he don't know is that Fantastic is a undercover Apostle Tommy.
Oh. Undercover.
Yep, undercover. You see how Fantastic don't deny it. He knows it's true.
Yeah, but shout out to Ed for coming through. I mean, he was here for like 2 hours, so appreciate it.
Yeah, I was here earlier. I was
I know Ed doesn't like panels. I know, but come on. I mean,
in the Negaverse,
he don't like pushback. He don't like pushback from men.
I mean, but you can always, you can always hit the link. It's more free here. I don't like that restriction shit, but I understand he doesn't like panels. That's okay.
They got rough bitches in TikTok. They cook the shit out of Edward. They would roast his ass alive.
Azrael, you can hit the link, Azrael, if you want.
Nobody knows no BGS on TikTok. I can promise you that.
I can't really stand TikTok like that.
Nate,
I don't know how, bro.
I'm a tsunami kick you right in your belly, Nate. He said I can't fight. Better fight your fat ass out that couch, nigga. Chicken tender eating ass, nigga. The fuck was that?
What was that?
The fuck was that? Hey, Jalen.
Huh?
What was that?
That's me clicking a button.
Hey, you up here watching Smuts?
No, man, no. I want to talk. I want to tell Soul. You know what happened?
What
about how Memphis rappers getting murdered? Yo, come on, man. Let me talk for a second.
Oh, hold on, my bad.
Yeah, maybe that was you, God. I don't know what that was. Yeah, close your tabs.
The Memphis rapper just got murdered. I'm like, this is why I said, you know what? Black on black crime needs to end in 2026.
It's not gonna end, Jalen. To be honest.
You know why? Because you know how these new degenerate rappers keep promoting death and destructive stuff in the black community. That's the problem.
Okay, that's what's
That's
up.
why, you know what? I don't listen to that new rap no more. It's including that mumble rap and drill rap and that modern hip hop no more.
Yeah,
It's
but
destroying.
you still listen to Red Supreme though. I don't know why you still listen to him. I'm innocent. I don't know what you're talking about.
Red Supreme is a bitch.
Dude, I haven't streamed in 10 days. Give me a break, yo.
Hold on, Red Supreme is a bitch.
Oh, what do you do? I don't know.
He talking about Tommy.
Oh, of course.
And then when Tommy went up there, he like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy. We didn't mean to make fun of you. It was just jokes, Tommy. It was just a jokes, Tommy."
Oh, Red, what's going on? You're alive. What's going on?
Hey, Red, what's up?
What's up,
Nate?
Red?
Nate, shut up, Nate, before I trip you and watch you roll down the street, fat boy.
Wait, Nate's still on the space? That's crazy.
Not
Yeah,
that Nate. This Nate.
Yeah, not a microwave Nate. We're talking about the other Nate, the Viper Pit
Oh,
Chicken tender eating boy.
Nate. Yeah, the Viper Pit apprentice.
not some guy knocked out in the ring, Nate, and the other Nate. I got you.
No, not
Damn, we're fantastic. Go.
Oh well, I think Jalen probably freaked him out.
Jalen.
Bro, let me ask you a question, bro. Why these films call me a creepy? Just tell me why.
Stop, Jalen.
I'm just asking you a
creepy.
Jalen, because you're not praising the most high of the black YouTube, which is Tommy. You're over here. You're lost. If you were under Tommy, you would find
Wait,
yourself.
okay. Well, I'm gonna test how much of a fan. Doesn't Tommy used to say you had a OnlyFans, right? Godhand.
He still does. Yes.
Are you registered to his OnlyFans?
Yes, he is.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Hey, guy, yes, you are.
Why aren't you?
Hmm?
Why? How come you're not signed up? You said you're a fan, so what?
I'm a fan, but I want to say I don't want to be.
So he don't want to be known for watching Tommy's OnlyFans because of the smuts.
Oh, I mean, I guess he's not that hardcore of a fan then.
He'd be trying to shove some of Fatty's co-panelists into Fatty's face.
Oh, they beefing. They beefing right now.
I know they beefing right now. He be smashing some of the.
Here comes a new challenger.
Pastor, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, what it do?
Hey, what up, Pastor?
Hey, what up, man?
What's
Hey,
up,
I
Pastor?
like to say that I agree with Fantastic that I ain't got no problem with Gabe. Gabe, my boy, but I also do agree with Fantastic. The Black Manosphere Boxing League would be a good idea.
Hold on, Pastor. Who you fighting?
Whoever, I ain't tripping. Whoever knows, I done when they had the last one. I said I sign up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big.
Oh shit, Pastor got a kufi on. Oh, what's up,
You
my
know what I'm
brother?
saying? Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
I'm not paying that. I ain't paying African though.
Let's go. Okay.
That's the AME Zion Kufi.
Okay,
from the
but
Black Church.
Where you get that from?
From the Black in church, nigga. Black church.
That's a fresh one too.
Yeah,
you going to an African church or what, Pastor?
Nah. So what happened was it's called
African as hell. God damn.
It's called African Methodist Episcopal Zion.
Okay.
Right. So that's the reason why we delineated from Africa, but we still show Africa love sometimes.
You ain't got the shirt to match with it, Pastor? That's a fresh ass kufi right there, bro.
FBA, nigga. Nah, the shirt too much, yo. I ain't got the Wakanda shirt.
Man,
no,
just get the
that's
shirt.
too far.
Put the shirt
That's
on.
too
Don't
far.
get the Wakanda shirt.
Put the
If
shirt
you got the Kofi on.
Why do you want to fight niggas though? You didn't really answer why you want to just.
But I want to fight niggas. Well, like we can. So it can be manosphere. It can be manosphere all over. But I don't think the white manosphere is interested in boxing niggas.
No, I'm talking about why do you want to join the
No,
boxing
them
league?
white pussies never gonna fight nobody.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's in this artificial intelligent world we living in. Men have to know how to fight. Cause I do believe we might end up in some Walking Dead type situation where the power go out, nigga. We in the woods and shit. You gotta know how to fight, dog. We can't rely on technology, nigga.
Okay, so the best strategy would be to fight niggas on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Wake up every day fighting niggas. That would be the best strategy for survival.
That's a true buck right there, boy.
Okay. That number says he looks like a corrupt Nigerian politician. Damn. Well, thanks. All right, numbers.
Jalen, change yours, Jalen. What the fuck is that, man?
The down that dreaded sundown. The town that dreaded sundown.
This shit, man. Get
Nah,
more
but
and more
got,
demonic, bro.
And niggas, I know, man. You gonna end up like Floyd, my nigga. You gotta do better. But nah, though, niggas, I think that'd be a good idea if it promote black men to get in shape again. You know, start running, lifting weights, boxing, hitting the. You know, we gotta do more than just get money and talk about. No, we gotta get back in there. You know what I'm saying? Get strong again and get back in good shape or stay in shape. Some niggas in shape, they just need to stay in shape, or some niggas just need to get back in better shape.
You can do that without fighting. You know that, right, Pastor?
But it's worthless. That's pointless, right?
No, it's not.
What's the point? What's the point of going to gym, bench press? Well, no, of course. Well, what's the
Go
point
move
of
your
just?
fridge. Go move. Hey, go move your fridge and move it to another house.
Oh,
7
that's a good
stories up.
workout. Yep.
Yeah. That, but what like? So what's the point of like bench pressing and squatting and playing basketball? What's the point of all that if you can't fight at the end of the day?
Well, basketball's worthless, but the other two things are worth something.
Like if you what's the point of bench pressing if you can't push a nigga up off him?
I mean, you can lift a case of water.
What's the point of lifting that case of water if you can't do a good right or left hook? Like what's the point of all this functionality and strength if you can't use it to protect yourself? And I think that's the reason why we need to push that. They need to have that at the next Manosphere conclave. The next Manosphere conclave, they need to have boxing matches.
So, Pastor, when you fucking Pastor.
That'd be entertaining to watch, though.
So when you fucking a 500-pound Hawaiian bitch like Kevin Samuels was, that bench press will work to get that heavy bitch out of your way when she gets a heart attack.
That nigga should have been, and I guarantee you, if he would have been boxing and fighting,
Jalen,
on the card.
You gotta chill with this avatars, dog.
Jalen, come on, bro.
Jalen, why you going to such a dark place in life, man? That's why you gotta get out here and fight, yo. You gotta hit the gym more, dog. Hit that punching bag a little bit more.
Man, fuck BGS.
Follow giving me Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, Jalen. Come on, man.
You gotta
man.
Get that punching bag.
I'm not doing anything, bro.
These weird ass pictures.
Who would be a good fight for Jalen though? I don't know.
Clarissa Shields.
Clarissa
Shields.
Nate.
I would say Nate or Randy SoCal.
Nate can't move.
Randy. That might be a good. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
Randy.
Randy SoCal.
Yeah.
So right now the T sector is over here beefing with Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields can fight Jalen.
Nah, we do need to have a black woman's sphere division of this shit too, where the black women fight too.
I'm sure the women in the beef sector. I'm sure the women in the beef sector are actually physically fighting, though.
Yeah, they are physically fighting.
I'm not talking about no ghetto shit. We need to have this shit where they can really get it out. You know what I mean? Like street beefs, right?
Pastor, man, I'm 6 feet, 221 pounds.
Hold on, street beefs is ghetto.
All right, Jalen, thanks for telling that.
Nate, you can't throw a punch. Get your little dinosaur arms you got, you fat ass gremlin. You can't swing. You fat ass guinea pig. You ain't swinging on nothing.
Dion says Cali girl versus Brownie.
I kick your ass, Nate.
Hey yo, you from Philly? So you gotta get up in there. You from Philly? You gotta get up in there.
I spar every week. I'm not fighting no niggas.
Man?
I just hit a nigga the other day. Almost broke my wrist. I'm cool. I ain't fighting.
I'm trying to tell you, we can get these cash apps. We can get this YouTube.
It's too old for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas want to fight. Y'all want to fight at 50 years old. Like, wrap that shit up, bro.
Nah, some of us 40, yo. Some of us I'm 38.
Join me at TRT injections.
I need something because I'm cool.
Nate says.
I'm gonna save the rest of my energy. Get some.
I seen an old man whoop a nigga ass, yo. Like, yo. We need to have the women, black women fighting. we need to have the black elder fights. Like for real, BGS gotta fight somebody, yo.
I mean,
BGS
maybe.
didn't fight nobody. I
BGA,
want
BGA.
BGS versus what's his
Yeah,
name?
let you hear this. So they
Born
want
tomorrow.
BGS.
MOT versus BGS.
Those some fresh beef and broccolis, bro. Damn, who
MOT
that?
will stomp BGS into the Infernos.
Y'all sleeping on BGS. BGS might not be no weak ass
Nah,
old nigga, dog.
MOT will eviscerate him, bro. MOT got everything to lose.
Ha! Look at numbers. BGS fighting worked over cancer. Nice one.
Yo, Obsidian, put Obsidian out that bitch. Obsidian versus
Obsidian versus
Angry
who?
Man. Angry
Come on,
Man.
man.
Yeah, but
Come on,
Obsidian's,
man. The man
handicapped,
wearing a
though.
cane, bro.
Yeah, right.
Nah, yo, Obsidian ain't that handicapped. Y'all think that nigga handicapped? That nigga ain't really handicapped.
Pastor, that man handicapped.
You
Come
think
on,
you
bro.
think you handicapped like Steven from Django? He ain't
He
like
walks
that.
with a fucking cane. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, yo, you remember that nigga was doing that handicap karate nigga? You remember that shit?
You just made that shit up.
That nigga said he was gonna be doing handicap karate, nigga. He was training.
But you know what? So I'm not a tether no more. I'm a foundational Black American.
Since when were you a tether? The hell? What are you talking about? Since
I'm a
when?
foundation Black American.
How?
Okay, so you.
Where's your grandma
alright.
from?
All right.
Where's your grandma from?
America, brother.
America from where? South America?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, hammer.
Where's camera? There you go. Bye.
Oh, yo, grandma, South America. All my people's American, yo. But see, I'm from North Carolina, so I'm an original looking nigga. See, the y'all niggas that's from like other places of America, y'all don't look as original. Nigga, when black people first came to America, they came to the Carolinas.
Okay, so you're like their original Negro.
Yeah, I'm the original.
Yeah,
I'm the original. The original FBA.
You're the original mix.
Okay.
75% Negro, 25% European.
What the fuck, nigga? I'm way more than that. I'm like nigga 93. I'm like 98.2 black American and like only like 1% European, 1% Asian.
All right, he's a pure blood. That's good.
Yeah, all that shit out the door. You put that kufi on, Pastor. You 100% nigga, bro. Let's cut this shit out.
He chose
And you got that shirt.
Set.
You got that shirt. You got to button that shirt all the way up too, bro.
Hey, Pastor, aren't you the one that created the medical SBE? Wasn't that you that did that?
I created the medical and the biblical SBE. The medical and the biblical SBE.
I ain't gonna lie. Can you explain the medical
you
one?
You need to be at what the fuck's that shit called?
Oh God.
Not damn, I'm fucking drunk. Hold on. Come back to me.
The medical SBE came from the fact that all these women were popping up with syphilis and shit. So we got the shame. Yeah, you remember when the syphilis epidemic was happening down here in Houston, Texas, California,
When you
Atlanta,
in Dallas,
Georgia. Yeah.
What you know about that?
Nah, nigga, that you had like the women in Houston on me coming up 45 to Dallas.
No, they come to San Antonio. That's what I know about it.
Nigga, ain't nobody going to San Antonio.
Yeah, they be going to San Antonio. Stop lying.
Nigga, ain't nobody going to San Antonio. The major route.
Them New Orleans motherfuckers be coming and running to San Antonio.
Nigga, you think people go to San Antonio over Dallas? What the fuck? What are we doing right now, dog?
There ain't nobody going to Dallas, bro. Y'all like 45 minutes away from the mall. And the mall have crackheads.
What are we doing right now, dog? What are we doing?
Hey, Soul, was Big J up here earlier?
He was, but there was a bounty on him, so I had to.
Damn, I put a bounty on Big. That's fucked up.
Kick this beanhead ass off, huh? That's what he get. He wasn't up here screaming. I heard him up here a little bit. I'm like,
yeah, he asked a couple of questions to Ed. He wanted to confront Ed.
He blamed Ed for the manosphere.
Ed.
Edward Anderson.
Edward Anderson, he was up here?
Yeah.
I ain't thought that nigga.
He's in the title.
I ain't thought of that nigga Ed in a long time, man.
Yeah.
Did anybody ask Ed what happened when he was in the ditch? Did anybody ask him that?
No, Joe.
He wrecked his car?
He found a ditch one time a couple weeks back.
Wait, Death Racer, look at the title. He was here like for the first 2 hours.
Nigga, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, nigga. This nigga Ed. What happened to the manosphere? What happened to Ed and the manosphere? What happened? He got kicked out.
God, man, watch the playback.
Said he got kicked out. Like he in the crib.
Watch the playback.
I'm gonna have to watch the playback. I'm gonna have to watch that shit. That's wild, dog. Not Ed, man. Ed's like that motherfucker.
Ed a
That
real
nigga put his
nigga.
life. Nigga put his life on the line for this shit. Nigga, he love this shit.
Yeah, he did. You ain't lying.
Bro, nobody on TikTok knows Ed. Nobody on TikTok knows BGS. Everybody on TikTok knows Tommy Sotomayor.
Of course.
Hey, Godhead,
The new generation. Every time I get on a panel, they're like, "Oh, he hates black women. Kick him off."
Well, Godhand, until you subscribe to his OnlyFans, I can't take you seriously. So
he is subscribed, so don't let him.
That shit crazy.
Hold on, I'm gonna subscribe.
Man, black women are the foot soldiers of white supremacists.
I go, Jalen.
No, hold on, not the full soldier, the right hand of white supremacy, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sure you love it, Red.
Hey, Godhead, do Tommy got a sector over there?
No, I
TikTok.
mean he's trying to start, but Tommy don't play nice with other people. He
Tyreek got it popping, bro.
Tyreek got a huge sector over there.
That shit
Man,
be popping.
TikTok to me seem like it's for children and girls.
Nah, not anymore.
Nah, brother, no. Them children
TikTok.
grew up
Yo,
to become voting citizens.
I can't take TikTok serious, nigga.
You
It
ain't
ain't
supposed
YouTube.
to. You're not supposed to.
Nigga, I like YouTube, nigga. YouTube
TikTok
is undefeated, nigga. YouTube undefeated.
Can't take this shit
Pastor,
serious either.
You can't, but
it's 2017 Manosphere. That's what it is.
On steroids.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go back. I ain't trying to go back to that shit, nigga. That shit was
Well, you have to.
dark
I'm
time,
sorry.
and
If
nigga.
you want to get a space, that's what you gotta have to get.
Nah, that was a dark. See, niggas that really live that life to give these niggas these talking points, these biblical SBEs, these medical SBEs, y'all shaming these bitches about STDs and all that shit. Nigga, we did the groundwork, nigga. And for y'all to be over there on TikTok, acting like y'all, man, we did the groundwork over here on YouTube, dog.
I don't know who we is. Tommy
I'm about to say, Pazu, what's that?
Mona Lisa, Sister Mona Lisa.
Nigga, all y'all niggas was talking shit. Y'all act like y'all niggas won't talking shit.
You will fit right in on a TikTok panel, Pastor. You and that Koofy will fit right in over there with them niggas.
Look at zone. One's there for the chicks. Okay.
You will fit right in on them panels. TikTok panel, oh man, you'll fit right in.
I don't think I've watched the TikTok panel yet.
You know what thing you get from TikTok panels you can't get from YouTube? A diverse audience.
Yeah, cause Twitter dying, dog. Twitter getting lame as hell, man.
No, Twitter full of fucking incels.
Yeah, I can't even get on Twitter and have a good time, man, because that shit just weird, my nigga. The whole energy be weird over there on Twitter. But YouTube still undefeated, man. This shit still,
No, there's nobody on.
Nah, because y'all want niggas to go back to the dark days of arguing with these bitches online.
Was the dark 2 years ago? 2 years ago was the dark days?
Nigga, I ain't going back 2 years ago. I'm talking about like 2018, 2017. Nigga, there was some dark days arguing with these bitches online all day.
There's no bitches on here, bro. They're all on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to go over there and argue with them, dog. I done that. I done been there and done that. That shit was fun while it lasted.
Time out. Am I hearing Pastor say he done SBE in the holes?
No, I ain't done SBE.
No, he just said that.
No, I ain't done SBE.
He retired the SBE jersey and put the Koofy on. I can dig it, bro.
Nigga, I'm going to church. Nigga, we gonna take it to church. We gonna pray for these hoes.
Put that SBE jersey up.
We gonna pray for these bitches and wear koofies. 2026, my nigga. We praying for bitches and wearing koofies. On some Umar shit, nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, fuck Umar. Let's go Captain Tazariot. Let's go Tommy.
You know what? Somebody asked me if I still
fuck Tommy too, guy. Fuck that nigga.
Somebody asked me in the chat room if I'm still riding with Oscar Holloman. Yeah, why?
What the fuck?
So you riding with
Jalen. This shit crazy, nigga.
Epstein Islands for Jalen. I see. I got you.
Man, Jalen, that's crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Somebody asked me a question in the chat room.
You should have said no. The correct answer was no.
Nah, nigga, you don't know that nigga, Jalen. You don't know that nigga at all.
That man never
I know him. Somebody told me about him. I know
Somebody
him.
told you, but he didn't tell you.
Man, that this shit sound pause, nigga. Pause on this whole shit, nigga.
Yo, what the hell?
You don't know that, nigga.
Well, somebody else told me about him.
Matter of fact, that nigga channel kind
I
of
told you about Tommy. You should have been
that
following
nigga
Tommy.
channel dying too, though. Yo, ain't nobody checking for that travel bro content like that.
Who? Austin's channel?
Nigga,
Yeah, he
all
was
that
hot
shit
3 years
dying,
ago.
nigga. All
3
that
years ago,
travel
he was
bro
hot.
shit dying.
Oh no, it's just the channels are getting deleted from the bullshit.
Floyd made the block hot.
They got caught up.
Oh,
What you
Yeah,
been on
yeah.
shit, Jalen? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't traveling.
He's not gonna come off the block. Mama said
I know I'm not
if-
going nowhere,
if
but
lights
I
go
hope they
out,
don't
you
He
flag
said, "I
up
know
on
I ain't going
Instagram.
nowhere."
Yeah, I got some real shit.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't flag Race to Race channel.
His channel, cause that nigga probably don't. I don't think that nigga really go nowhere, but they gonna flag his channel for having all them niggas.
No, Razor Ray go somewhere. He just sip that beer and be in that little ass room in New York.
No, I've been watching
Yeah.
NYC The Future. He is funny as hell.
It's something, yo. All them. It's something about them little traveling guys. It's something up with them, man. I can't put my hand on. Not with Floyd, but I'm talking about Jay Rello, him, and
All
some
of them,
other
all of
weirdo.
them low IQ. All
We
of
know
them,
that, but it's just something else. Like
they handicapped.
that might be it.
All of them pretty much got a form of a spectrum of autism. You can
Damn.
see it in Razor's eyes, nigga.
Oh, well, yeah, the way, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga eyes is autistic as hell, nigga.
Oh, there.
And I ain't even that. Like Asperger's, right? Like that high functioning, mathematician type. They the low drooling in the lunch, drooling and shit. Autism, nigga. Like the reason why they got the reason why they be having all these fundraisers and shit. All these fundraisers is for them type of autistic niggas, not the high functioning ones.
So like Jalen is what you're saying.
No,
damn.
Jalen. I think
There was something else.
Jalen be trolling. I think
Hey, what's
Jalen
up?
is autistic, but he higher functioning than the Travel Brother.
How would you know, bro? I don't
Hold
stutter,
on. I'm gonna give
bro.
him the test.
What the hell, man?
Man, I'm just saying I don't think you as fucked up
Jalen,
as
what's
them
2
niggas.
times 2? Jalen, what's 2 times 2?
I think Jalen's like Officer Doofy. Like he just portraying on here to be on.
Hey, yo, Gabe, why you ain't
Jalen
trying to
sounds
train?
slow as hell.
Why you ain't trying to get on your Rocky shit and train, Gabe?
What? Come on, man. What we got to? I just had another kid, man. When I got time to be boxing
Jalen,
somebody.
good. I mean,
Hey, Gabe, look.
Buck.
That's what I'm
Dog, you
talking
can't
about.
be having.
You
Hey, yo,
save my
Gabe,
energy
did
for
not
some
have the
bucking.
kid.
Yeah,
you can't be having all these
The
kids
highest
and.
level.
But check this right.
Gabe,
If
we
you
will
have
get you
all
the
these kids, you
highest
got to be able to
level.
fight, dog. Imagine you and your kids out getting
Saving his energy for bucking.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
I get that. I get that too.
I'm doing the same
buck up
thing.
against me.
But imagine you and your kids at Dairy Queen getting some blizzards or something, some ice cream and shit,
That's it.
and then some niggas start acting wild, and you got
He's
to
calling the
protect the
cops.
fam.
He's calling the cops.
I'm gonna watch y'all
Like I
niggas
said,
fight.
nah. I mean, if I gotta fight, I gotta fight. But I'm not like willingly about to like put together an agenda, put aside some funds, fly somewhere, put aside some time to go fight some people from YouTube. Come on, like that.
But
Don't
my
even.
thing is, it'd be
Gabe, you
better
can
for you to
hire
fight
somebody.
if you
Gabe,
train
you
to
can hire
fight or you
somebody.
actively.
Hire a pastor.
But Pastor, they're not even paying them to fight either.
Oh, hold on. I think they money involved in this shit, dog. They some
No,
money.
there is
It
money
ain't a lot of money.
involved.
It ain't a
Ain't no
lot of
money
money.
involved.
I lose
There's
more
like
money
$200
fighting
I don't
involved.
think you're getting paid.
than I would. I lose more money fighting than I would working or just being at home. Like I lose more.
Gabe, it depends on how much your entertainment's worth.
Yo, then
Sometimes you gotta pay.
I wish
Sometimes you gotta
Fantastic
pay
was
a
back up here.
rack
He
or
got because I
two
think
in
he
order to
got
make a
paid for one of his
motherfucker knock
fights
somebody
with
out.
Come on, man.
I think he turned the money down, but I think there was money involved with that shit he was doing with him, dog. I think there was some
Pastor,
money
think
involved
about
with
it,
it.
right? You still in your 30s, but think about like 5 years from now, 3, 4, 5 years from now. Somebody was like, all right, man, Pastor, come on, join this league where you can fight and earn a couple of $100 per fight. Do you think that's it? Should be any? Would that be one of your goals? for your 40s? I don't know. That's just not one of mine.
I think it should be. I
one
think
of
it
your goals
should
for
be.
your 40s is
Yes.
to get into a fight, a 40+ fighting league.
Yes, I think it should be. Yo,
Okay.
you know the checks, right? I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on.
Have you seen 37 and you? Have you seen 37 and you football, nigga? Them niggas old as hell out there, dog.
Getting injured, getting taken out. Some of them probably can't walk no more. I've seen like semi-pro though.
If they got 37U football, they should have 40U.
That's that flag football they got. They ain't
no, them
Is
niggas
it
better
flag
hitting,
football?
dog. They better hitting.
You hitting that at 37?
I'm
40?
Yes,
Come
them
on,
niggas
man.
playing tackle football at 37U.
Come on, what people doing? Why they doing that, man?
Like
You about to
they
get
a
taken
whole
out the-
league. They a whole league of 37 and you. Like these niggas.
Come on, man.
These
It's
niggas
too
is
much
not
more
getting
They're
than
doing it
up.
for free. They're doing it for free.
Oh,
But they
man,
not
that's even
giving
worse.
up though. And I think
Spirit.
that's
That's
the
a
thing.
hobby. I don't think that's a hobby.
You
No,
up
they
here
getting paid. They
risking
getting paid too. They getting paid.
What they
got
getting paid, Pastor?
They getting little endorsements and stuff.
Come
They
on,
ain't getting
Pastor.
paid a lot of money. They ain't even making XFL money. They getting like they getting money to pay for apartments. They ain't getting like big money.
$400.
Come on, Pastor.
Wait,
Come
but
on.
Pastor, so when are you gonna sign up for the Nigga Combat League? When are you gonna start signing up for?
Yo, if they make it legit, I promise you, I'll sign up for it. This the help.
It is
Nah, but
legit.
it's already legit. They've been doing it.
All right, well then, fuck it. Who you sign up through him? You sign up through him.
He
Oh,
said,
it's
who
Steve,
I'm fighting?
no, this might be risky. Yeah, him, DJ Hemp. Yeah.
You sign up through him? Yeah, I done told him I signed up for the shit. 'Cause look, I think it's
let's
something good to
go.
promote. I'm gonna do it. I think it's good.
Why is
I
it
think it's
something
good to
good,
promote.
Pastor?
Whoever wanna box or whatever. I think it's good to promote black men staying in health at a older age or a
But
seasoned
that's
age.
not health.
He gonna
Okay, the
get knocked the
training.
fuck out,
Okay,
Pastor.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with getting
Eat
trained.
hamburgers or catfish.
Hey, make sure
What?
your life insurance is up.
Jalen,
I don't think there's nothing wrong with the training and getting in shape. Nothing wrong with that, right? But it's like you putting your body at risk for what? What are you doing that
You
for?
ever seen them
What you
guys
gonna-
getting knocked out, Pastor? You ain't seen
Nah,
it?
I think they had
entertainment?
they had headgear on and everything. I think when Fantastic and them fought,
That
they had
doesn't mean shit. That does not
they
mean
had
shit.
headgear on and all.
Your
The
brain
force
still,
travels,
your brain
the
still
force-
sloshing around in that head. Your
Exactly.
The nigga didn't learn to
Getting
block,
knocked.
nigga. You gotta learn to block. Learn to block.
Damn.
Learn to
That ain't
block.
nothing.
When you
And I'm
gonna
not saying
hit?
there's nothing wrong with
Hey, let me
boxing,
ask
but
y'all a
I'm just
question. Would
saying.
y'all fight hands down boxing style?
Hands down. Boxing
Hands
style.
down, nigga.
No, what you been watching, Rocky, Jalen?
Who
What you been
am I
watching, Jalen?
fighting? Who am I?
He just got done
I'll
watching
be
Rocky.
Or what?
I'll be watching Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, I was just
fighting
about to
hands
say
Roy
that.
Jones
He
Jr.
think he
was one
Roy
of the
Jones.
best talents of all time.
You
Go
can
ahead and
fight
fight
hands
with your hands
down.
down,
Roy
Jalen.
Jones
You gonna get your
Jr.
ass
fought
knocked
from 160
smooth
all the
out,
way to
brother.
heavyweight.
Nah, yo, Anderson Silva did good with the hands down,
Well,
but
I'm
that ain't
not
a good
gonna
way to
fight with my
train.
hands
Anderson
down.
Silva
And he
fought
got
in
knocked out
MMA.
too.
Yeah, but he fought. But see, I think we
And
should
he
do
got.
MMA. I think we should do MMA style, nigga. We should be able to throw knees.
Oh,
We
so
should.
you want to? So you
We should
want
be
to
able to go
lace
8
it?
limbs,
die.
nigga. We should go
Somebody
8
gonna
limbs,
die.
nigga.
You want to
Elbows
get
and all.
crippled.
Y'all niggas.
Elbows and all, nigga.
You want to get crippled. You want to
Pastor,
get
when was
crippled.
your
My thing
last
is
fight,
that it's not
Pastor?
the.
So
Actually,
let me know when Pastor. Let me know when
I
Pastor
sparred
do
today. I
Brazilian
sparred today. 'Cause
Jiu-Jitsu.
I do Muay Thai still. I'm
So you know
38.
Pastor,
jiu-jitsu. You do
That's
jiu-jitsu
not
too,
the
Pastor
huh?
ain't
same, bro.
trained it. Pastor kind of sneaky. He been training already. They don't.
It's going to his head. He think he ready to go in that ring.
He said
Pastor sparred today.
he
And
did
like,
some middle
oh,
kick. He did some middle kicks. He knew how to escape out of some fucking guards. Okay, I got
that's
you.
it.
I'm
And I'm
telling
not
you.
saying it's nothing wrong with, professional wrestling and fighting and boxing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying people done spent their whole career, like Fantastic, 20 years in the military, hopping out that mug and ready to box. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Or like you, Pastor, you've been a nurse for all these years.
Staying competitive, yo.
But I'm saying, Pastor,
real
you've
talk.
been a
I
nurse.
think
You've been an RN all these. You've been an RN all these years, and now
He's
you're
not been
hopping out
on. He has
hopping in the
CNA.
ring.
Yeah.
Nah,
So check this
he's
right.
not seeing that.
I'm not saying it, but check this right. I have to fight in them. When you work in a
Hold
level
on,
one,
Pastor.
so
You
check this right.
RN?
Yeah, man.
No, not level one trauma. Level one
That don't
trauma.
even matter. That don't matter. That don't
Level
even
one
matter.
trauma center.
That don't even matter. So you got to work in a level one trauma center, nigga. You got to push around some niggas
Hold on. What
sometimes,
level one
dog.
in trauma center? Because I call my sister right now. Let me find out that you ain't no level one in trauma center.
So
Oh, I
yeah,
was
Yeah, so when you in the level one trauma
RNY.
center,
You said you
you
are
might have to push a couple
RNYing.
niggas around, dog. Come on, man. I ain't saying registered nurse niggas the toughest niggas, but you can't be no bitch ass nigga either, cause
No,
shit be going
but low
down.
key, y'all no, because it's a lot of women. Pretty much the men are the muscle, right? Because a lot of times security ain't there. My wife
They
is a
ain't
nurse,
there.
so
Niggas
the
be coming,
male
niggas be coming.
nurses, the male, yeah.
Yo, niggas be coming in off that
Bro, I
damn
was trying to
Oh yeah,
love
yesterday. I was
especially at
trying to
night on
yesterday. I was trying to
holidays.
fight like Roy Jones Jr. Anyway, I was trying to fight like him.
You
Ain't nothing
can't
wrong with
fight
that.
like
Keep hitting
him,
that bag.
Jalen. You need to have natural talent, and his natural talent comes from once
Damn.
every 100 years.
Jalen, you gotta work on your work on your footwork, dog. Make sure you work on your footwork. Cause one thing,
No.
one
He needs to
thing that
work on his
made Roy
footwork
Jones,
on the live 100 fucking times, and
one thing that
maybe
made
he.
Roy Jones
Yeah,
such
I'm
a
in the
good
sea.
fighter, he had great footwork and he could work angles. You got to
No,
find your
but bro,
angles,
that
dog.
takes
No, I
that's
would just fight
natural
with my
instinct.
hands down, fighting stance. I will fight with hands down.
You fight against women like that, bro.
And then, hey, women can
What?
fight too, yo. Fuck that. Throw their asses in there. I'll tell you, we need to have three. We need to have the black manosphere fighting, black woman sphere fighting, and the black elderly fighting. Because I really want to see.
Pass it. I thought that the
That
space was
would be
I
supposed to
do
funny.
want
fight
to see that
against.
shit. I'm not gonna lie. I
I thought
want
the
to see.
space
I
was
want
supposed
to
to
see.
fight against the propaganda of negative black stereotypes, especially for men.
Who fighting
Do
red?
you
So
think
no.
a
So
black wait?
Who
that
fighting
Do
would
red?
you think
be
a black wait? Let me ask this question, Pastor. Do you think
yeah.
a black manosphere fighting boxing league will help to increase the I guess the image of black men in
Yes.
Stop it! Stop it!
all right.
Stop it,
Yes.
Gabe.
All right,
Yes,
cool.
because shit is right.
All right.
Because
Yeah, yes, it is.
it gets rid of that idea.
Irritating.
It
We
gets
ain't
rid of
doing
that
shit over here,
idea
Gabe.
that we silly niggas
Very
in the
true.
middle of the street fighting. Right? We ain't
Oh
silly
man.
niggas in the middle of the street fighting. We organize boxers.
Organized fighting helps the
Pastor,
black male image.
if
Okay.
you don't go and watch Creed and call tonight, bro, there ain't nobody
Yeah,
up
man.
here
That'll
with
get
this
you pumped
fighting
up.
shit, bro.
That'll get you pumped up.
Yeah, go ahead and do some
Yeah.
push-ups, watch Creed and Rocky. Call that shit
Yeah.
tonight, bro.
Watch that.
All
Yeah.
y'all niggas trying to fight in the box
Blood
like it's a
sport.
whole.
Watch blood sport.
Till
Yeah.
you get punched
Watch
in your
that.
head, it's a
Nah, there ain't
whole
no
different
black people
world,
in
Nigga,
blood
bro.
I've
sport.
been
There ain't
punched,
no black
nigga.
people in blood
I
sport.
I've been
know,
punched.
Pastor.
I
You don't
got
need to get
kicked.
punched no more, bro.
Nigga, I've been
And
punched
that's what
and
I'm
kicked.
saying, Joey. And that's what I'm saying, Joey. It's been people like you've trained over years, right? How
Yes.
you gonna be in a league with so many differing skill levels? Like they
That's the
typically
problem.
assess you, right? Joey coming there,
Striking
been
is
training for
different.
10,
Striking
15
is
years,
different.
up against I don't know, Warren. Jumped Warren hop in the ring, get knocked clean out.
Hold
No.
on. I think Gabe's trying to
Jesus.
ask Joey how much for him against
Okay.
Warren.
No. I'm not hiring nobody for nothing. I'm
So
just
check this
saying
right.
Hey, guy
it's a
here.
liability.
I told
Check this right.
Fatty
Fantastic
I'll
fought a
take a
nigga.
fight. If I say I'll get knocked out for 30,000, I told Fat
Nah,
Boy.
30 stacks. This space ain't got that kind of
Hey,
money,
30
dog.
sacks. I'll
Well,
do it
hey,
too.
get it.
This space ain't got that kind of
You
money.
can knock me
How
out
many
30,000.
How many
One-handed.
I
rounds?
fall
One
out.
handed.
I'll fall out at the third round. Give me that
He said he
30,000.
fall out.
Make it look real good too. I got knocked the fuck
Nah,
out.
yo, now we can't dirty this shit up, dog. This shit got to be
Ain't
real
nobody
Yeah,
got time for
I'm not
all
gonna
that,
dirty.
Pastor.
No,
I'm
we're
trying
gonna
to
do it
cash out.
one-handed.
Don't dirty the game up,
I would agree with
dog.
you, Joey.
Throwing fights and
Yeah,
shit.
so you dig it. So I'm trying to get cashed out.
See,
Y'all
this why
trying to
niggas can't do nothing because we want to dirty the game up, dog.
look, Pastor, you can knock me out for 30 racks, and you get
No,
to walk
man, that
around like
ain't cool.
Anton and act tough all day. Like you get to act like Anton.
Hey, yo, so you
I
know
knocked
what?
that nigga
To a
the
Hold on,
certain
fuck
Anton
out.
extent,
ain't never fought nobody. Anton
Yeah.
don't even fight
Stand up,
shots.
hey,
Detroit.
to a
Detroit,
certain
stand up.
extent,
Oh
I think
no,
they
yeah.
did that.
Oh no,
I'm just
yeah.
playing. I'm joking.
You know what? I think they did do that though. I feel like that shit
Anton's
is
scared to put his
staged.
What's up, Isaac?
Anton's scared to put his trash on the curb late on trash day.
Do you
Now,
think he really
Anton
planned
versus
that
Corey
though?
Holcomb
Do you
will be a
think
good
Anton
fight.
really planned that, or you think that he just kind of just went with the flow?
Yes. The
I think he
Christian
kind of
man.
went with the
Yes.
flow. I don't think he
No.
planned it.
No, I'm
No.
just kidding, man. I can't.
Gabe,
No,
if a man came up to you and told you, "Call me, tell me I'll suck D again," and you're gonna be like,
Well, he ain't say that.
"Ooh." No,
I
that's
don't know.
exactly what
So
Corey Holcomb said. I watched that film 15 times already.
first of all,
So
I'll never say that, but he was pressing him for a on camera fight. I don't know
No, he
why he's
wasn't.
trying to do that.
No. Corey didn't because if you
Yeah,
say you're a kiss ass, you can say that anywhere in the industry. It doesn't
yeah.
matter what what industry you're in. But if you if you tell another man suck my D, that's
Nah, he
fighting
didn't say
words.
that though. He said he was
No.
sucking the
Anton
D
said
of the
that.
black.
Anton said that.
I thought he said he was sucking the D of the black
Of the
community.
black community.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, different thing
Nah.
actually.
That's not the same.
If
But I know what you
you
mean.
if you just say kiss a black man's ass, you kiss him the black man's ass. It's
Nah, he
different.
said suck the D of the black community, as in like he was sucking up to the black community. But I know what you mean, though. Like
I know what he mean. I think
it's still disrespectful, no matter what.
It is.
He moved
Very
that
very
He moved
disrespectful.
that Blasian out of the way and get on his face and say it again, and he didn't say it again. At that point, if you would have gone to my face like that, I would have just slapped your fucking face out of the fucking.
See, that's the thing. I think that took some I think that took some control for him not to just say it again and slap him. It took some control. That's why I think he might have been going with the flow and like this gonna be a clip. This gonna be a moment. I feel like that's kind of what he was doing, but I don't know. I thought the whole thing.
It did seem kind of scripted.
It was scripted.
You think it
It
was
was
scripted?
WWE. It was WWE.
Just to
It
get
was,
like some clout and some type of
It was
viral moment.
kayfabe. It was kayfabe.
It seemed like that because
necessarily.
they
It
was
kayfabe.
both scary. Like not scary because I think Corey don't want to get sued. He already dealing with enough.
I think he was trying to go there though. I think he wasn't thinking because he said he was already in some litigation and now he trying to put something else like that. They would use that in court on the previous case.
What you thought they wouldn't?
Oh, Brownie, what's
Easy.
going on?
Brownie.
So when the Booty Warrior told him he wanted some of that butt, he was like, "Oh,
Why everybody keep bringing that up? Everybody keep bringing that up.
Because it's irrelevant, Gabe.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. But see, the thing about it though, Corey Holcomb wasn't letting him get his way on his content. Yo, he didn't let him bring the girl up on there. Fleece was letting him get his way.
I don't even know the significance of that. Like it seemed like she had a podcast. It seemed like she had a podcast and he was just asking could she be on the show. Why is that such an offense though? Like why is that such a bad thing?
I don't know. I don't think it was a big deal. I just think I just think that Corey was just being mean. No,
Corey asked him a right question.
That's right,
Hold on, Corey asked him a right question. Did you criticize white people at all during this whole podcast? And he said
And that's
no.
okay, yeah.
God,
And he didn't. He did. The whole time he was criticizing black people. He said, "I'm not black before I'm Christian," even though Christianity was given to black people by the white man.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go with bullshit.
Christianity predates slavery.
It
and all
does.
that.
No, but it was given to. It was
Ask
given
this
to.
African on the panel. Ask Soul this African.
No,
Yeah.
that's Eastern.
He know.
That's Eastern African, Ethiopian, Sudanese.
Well, he know all about Africa.
Not Nigerian or anybody.
He don't
else.
put them sandals on and travel from west to east. He know about
your white people don't control the
introduction.
damn Bible, dog. Y'all got to
Not
stop letting them have that much power over society.
They're the tribe of Ham. They're the tribe of Ham. That's why they're jealous. They're not the tribe of Judah. They're not the tribe of God. They're not the tribe of Shalom. So
Nah, yo, they the tribe of Greenland, nigga. That's where they from. But like,
what? Where's
oh,
it
you're
going?
talking about the metals that Trump needs for his F-16s for Israel. I got you.
yeah, but nah, yo, like white people been doing that shit because I was listening to some shit about some Vikings and them niggas in Greenland and shit. They came and stole all the wood from America. Like they been stealing damn resources and shit.
Well, yeah, that's like, yeah.
They been stealing this shit. They been living in cold. The thing about it, yo, we need white people to live in a good environment, dog. We can't keep allowing white people to live in cold environments because they get evil when they get in cold environments.
Whoa, what that mean?
What that mean?
Unpack that for us.
When they get evil?
The colder the environment, the more evil white people get.
I thought slavery all happened mainly in the South. What they was pretty evil in the South. It's warm down there, ain't it?
But see, they were escaping. They were escaping that cold shit. They had to now. They done thawed out now, and they ain't as evil as they used to be.
Thawed out. Not a
What they thought out? Shit, we got 100 degree
logic.
weather.
Wait.
Over here in
Passes.
Texas.
So you're saying the white folks are meaner up north? Is that that's your logic?
I do think the white people up north are meaner. Hell yeah.
Because they're colder.
They
Because they're
actually
colder.
cool right now.
It's
They
colder.
chill.
Now the white people in Boston, New York, they be acting like they y'all friends, but they don't like y'all niggas. And like,
But you're saying that because they're not thought out.
I think
They're
Pastor
not
from
thawed
Oklahoma
out. They need
City.
to thaw out first.
they need to thaw out, dog. So they freeze every winter, and white people know this. That's why they fly south when they get some money. They start flying south for the winter, so they can be nicer people.
They get the Florida houses. It was that whole movement of all these the older white people going to Florida. Okay.
Because they know when they stay, they know they come from a cold, ratchet environment and what it brings out of them. So they need to be able to,
Yeah, Pastor, that Kofi giving you superpowers, bro.
Nah, Pastor, do you watch you watch Jay Prince for president?
Nah, I can't. Nah, that nigga done went too far left for me, yo. He done went too far.
Okay, too far. Okay.
He done went
his
too
channel
far.
gone, ain't it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, his channel gone.
I did try to hit him up on IG though to ask him what the fuck happened. He didn't reply yet.
He had all them racist white guys.
Yeah, you need an interview. You definitely
know. I will try.
What happened is I agree, he let imperialists and all those racist white guys come up there and say ridiculous shit. Like shit that they only say on Discord.
Storm Crow, what's his name? Truism, same. Let him up there too. Imperious and all them other white dudes. So
yeah.
Now,
I
got nothing to say on that.
I'm just saying.
But JP's on IG doing little reels and stuff.
He better, I don't know, he better find him another way because I know his YouTube check suffering.
That nigga was on a Pop the Balloon. He was on a Pop the Balloon
Truism
show.
Not on YouTube no more. He's on Roblox.
That nigga was on a Pop the
talking
Balloon
about
show
Jay
in
Prince.
Milwaukee.
He was.
You see that shit?
Yeah, with some leather pants on.
Like what the fuck? Looking like he from
was good.
Jodeci or something, nigga.
Was it funny?
Hell yeah, it was.
Funny. Yep.
Oh, man, I gotta see
He
that.
said
It
he
was
wanted
funny.
a chick with fraternity.
Oh my god.
You need fraternity. He need a chick with fraternity.
What that mean?
He tried to say
Did he
fertility.
mean like, oh my god.
He said I can't respect a woman that doesn't have good fertility.
Oh my god. That sounds like
Man,
him.
but yo, so he tried to be funny, but I think he just can't. He didn't work. It didn't.
It don't translate the same from YouTube panels to Pop the Balloon.
It didn't. Nah, it didn't. He tried it though. He tried it.
People just looking at him crazy. They were just looking at him.
They were kind of responding a little bit, but it was more like disgusted rather than intrigued.
Oh shit!
He was drying them up.
Live.
He was drying them out.
You know, you can intrigue these women on YouTube by saying some dumb shit like that, right?
Oh, I
Bitch,
would
you
know.
got a
I
bad
would know.
uterus, right? But in real life, that don't intrigue. That ain't intriguing, dog. It don't hit the same. Yeah, so he tried it though.
All them chicks was up there trash. Every single last one looked horrible.
In Milwaukee? Milwaukee?
I wouldn't expect more from Milwaukee, to be honest. But yeah, them bitches like they was fresh out of jail.
So you saying you forced to get a white woman if you black in Milwaukee?
Well, nah. I think there's
Who up there in Milwaukee? Ain't Xanatos Clutch or somebody up there in Milwaukee? Or
Xanatos is from Milwaukee.
I thought he was overseas.
somewhere.
I don't know.
Ain't Brownie from Milwaukee?
I don't know.
She from
Nah,
Chicago.
Brownie's definitely from Chicago.
She from O Block.
O Block. I don't know what that is.
63rd O Block.
Brownie from Milwaukee.
You don't want to go there, Soul. You might get robbed. But yeah, she from O Block.
Yep.
Oh hell no. Brownie a thug.
Okay. Oh, what?
So
No
what's the street saying out there in Detroit, Gabe? Like,
Oh
Anton
man,
got
ain't
the
nobody,
juice now?
Nah, man, ain't nobody talk about no Anton, man. We talk about the Pistons. You number one in the East. What you mean? Cade Cunningham is an all-star starter in the
Cade
East.
Cunningham doing his thing. Yeah.
We got the number one. We might get my man's Duran as a reserve, maybe. Shoot, as an all-star
man.
reserve.
Damn, wow,
That'd be nice.
That's crazy.
So we'll see what happens. All-star game coming up, but nah, we ain't thinking nothing about no Anton Daniels. He just blowing up the internet.
Don't he got season tickets to the
I don't know
to the
what he got.
Pistons? Man,
a lot of people got
he got the
season
floor
tickets.
seats.
Anybody could buy season tickets to the Pistons. That don't mean.
Wait. How do you know he has
It's
four
like
seats?
like 3 or 4 G's because he put it on his channel before.
I think he said he did. Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I think
anybody
he
can
said
get them.
he
Like,
did.
all you got, like, it's like 4-5 G's for like some good season ticket, some decent ones. Now, if you really want to get some real good ones, you probably 10-15 G's, something like that. But it's not like something impossible to get.
He's just it's a lot
It
of.
ain't like the Lakers or nothing like that.
Nah, it's not like the Lakers where they're where it's just super expensive no matter what the season is.
Damn.
Nah, but that's what Detroit talking about. We talking about basketball's back. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about nothing else.
Okay.
That YouTube stuff don't really translate though. I don't know. It don't really translate to no.
Brownie ain't no thug.
I don't know.
Yeah, we learned. We learned that the YouTube stuff don't translate as well from Trump and them, yo, because Trump and them have been trying all the shit off podcasts.
Yeah.
And that shit just ain't. It sounded good on podcasts. Like, we're so bad. White people, all that shit sounded good on podcasts to them. Then when they get out and try to make that shit powerful, niggas like, oh, hell no, dog.
Well, speaking of Trump was in I think he was visiting a Ford Motor Company, like a factory, and somebody from the floor had yelled he was a pedo protector. He was a pedo protector, and then Trump gave him the middle finger, saying "F you." Somebody got it on camera, and then that person got fired who had said that because of the Epstein files and all that.
He got suspended. He got suspended.
Did he? I thought he got fired.
They probably did end up firing him, but at the time, I know he definitely got suspended. That's fucked up.
So they made a GoFundMe for him. I think it's like thousands. It's like how many thousands of dollars in that GoFundMe?
That shit went up to about 400,000.
Something like that.
Man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought that was interesting. So that's what Detroit talking about.
But the thing about it is, yo, that shit, he made more money, right?
Oh, yeah.
In that 1 week that he would have made in probably about
years,
4 years working at one of them car factories.
No, more than that, because they're not making really no 6 figures unless you working like crazy overtime in them factories. Probably you talking 5, 6, 7 years of his life. You know,
right there,
off
right
that
there,
GoFundMe.
Right there. Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. And the only thing you have to, yeah. So I was, man, that shit right there was crazy, man. You know, that might be the new retirement plan for white men. Standing on business,
That
nigga.
don't sound bad. He started a podcast. He definitely gonna cash out.
Cash out, yeah. Cause the white women been doing that shit. The white women, they've been saying crazy shit and getting millions of dollars. But see, it ain't. Yeah. So the white guys, they're gonna have to stand on American first business so they can get these GoFundMes.
Yeah. Y'all think this is a good time to travel internationally? I don't
Hell
know.
no.
I mean,
not
you
right
can
now.
still travel. Just be mindful. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't nobody get along no more, yo. We don't like nobody don't fuck with us.
Because all this geopolitical strife that the Trump is stirring up. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody fuck with us.
Here, Gabe. I'm staying my black ass right here.
Imagine going to one of them European
Canada.
countries right now and telling them you American with a 47 hat on, nigga. Get fuck.
I'll change my whole accent.
Oh yeah, and the passport bro stuff. Yeah, and that going down to Brazil or any South American, anywhere in South America might not be the move.
So yeah, so we can't go to the South Americas because of them niggas. We can't go to the European countries because of Trump. Nigga, where we gonna go?
We definitely can't go Middle East. Don't go to Middle East. Don't
Can't,
go to,
nigga, yo, in Dubai they had that one sister locked up.
Australia.
Nigga, they got big ass snakes.
Man,
and
I want to go to
kangaroos down that
Colombia,
bitch.
bro.
You want to go to Colombia for what, Jalen? What you gonna do in Colombia?
Just meet some people out there, and
Just
girls too.
Meet some people out there, Jalen. What you mean by that? Who you trying to meet?
I'm trying to meet some Colombian girls. You know why?
Colombian girls. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
You know why?
Because on the Discord in them same circles that Floyd was in. Don't so your ass up out of there, dog. Please don't go down there meeting nobody that they done hooked you up with.
But he's actually saying he wants to meet girls. At least that's something.
With that.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because most black bitches are masculine.
All right.
Yeah, that's it for me. So, guys,
All right.
It was fun. Y'all holler at y'all.
On that note, yeah, I'm about to drop too. All right,
Yeah.
Jalen.
All right. All right, Jalen. All right. Thanks for coming up. Good luck in Colombia. Good timing. Anyway, so shout out to Ed for coming up. I haven't had Ed on. Well, this is actually his first time being on the Negaverse, though, so appreciate that. So yeah, I will be trying to do these more throughout the year. I'm gonna see if I could get Jay Prince on here. That'd be a little funny. I'm trying to see if I can get some other people on here. I'll try my best. We'll see how that goes. But I will see you guys later. Peace out. I'll stream whenever I feel like it. So hopefully sometime soon. We'll see. Anyway, peace. Make sure you like the video. That would help.